Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Tonight it's Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss BBW. I am introducing my new segment. It's BBWs, Love Cake and Ice Cream too. Let me drop this link for Miss Callie. Callie, if you're here, I'm dropping a link for you. Salute to everybody. I dropped all the links so I can give my moderators a break tonight so they can relax and kind of take in what I'm saying. I don't plan on being here too long tonight. Salute, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you, Sagittarius. Salute, Major Lieutenant Colonel General BMS. Salute. Salute. Salute, Blended Healing, my love. Salute, salute. Thank you, Shank. Salute to you, Shank. Like I said, I've dropped everybody's links. So my moderators can kind of chill tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're getting close to the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. So I didn't want to put too much on my mods tonight. The reason why I started this, salute dragon. The reason why I started the BBWs, Love Ice Cream and Cake too. I've talked about this on several lives of the body shaming and being degraded. And it's not just for the women. This is for plus size men as well. You know what I'm saying? To help us build our confidence back up. Eating healthy, fun nights, a lot of stuff I'm going to be bringing. Hey, Asia. Salute, Asia. Salute. Asia, I forgot to drop your link, but if one of the moderators in the chat can drop your link, drop Asia's link for me, please. And go support my sisters and brothers. Also go subscribe to Shank Rock, of course. Shank done a few lives today. Well, I mean, a live today, but a couple yesterday. So please go follow up with Shank Rock. He's following the Shank Fuller Robinson story. He touched on the Tyrese Nichols story. He also touched on what just happened in Mexico with the African American brothers and sister. Hey, Miss Pooh, salute, sis, salute, love you so much, thank you. So again, today is about my new segment. I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna bring, but I hope to bring a lot, and I'm gonna be covering different things. We're gonna have next month is gonna be lingerie night for BBWs. We're gonna take that over to Miss Callie's kitchen. Feel good, comfortable in the skin you're in, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? It's fun nights. It's going to be fantasy with the BBWs and lingerie. So be ready for that. Go get your lingerie, get your wine. And it doesn't have to be see-through or nothing voluptuous. Salute, bruv. Salute. And bruv, you're not blocked. I see you. Salute. But put that on the calendar for next month. I'll be setting it. I'll put it on my community wall as well, and I'll be sharing it out. It is BBW's Fantasy Lingerie. On there, let's be comfortable. Let's embrace each other. You know what I'm saying? Tell your deepest dark secrets or fantasies. You know what I'm saying? Anything you've ever did fun, let's share that. You know what I'm saying? And let's let the men get involved and tell us what their BBW fantasies are as well. So today, I want to touch on beauty is about being comfortable in your own skin. The terms big, beautiful women and BBW were coined by Carol Shaw in 1979 when she launched BBW magazine, a fashion and lifestyle magazine for plus size women. Hey, Water Sniper, salute, welcome. Miss Parker, no lie, I can't see you in any chat. Bruv, I checked it. I kind of went through my block list, nothing. Not even in my chats, you're not blocked. I don't know. Oh, bruv, sometimes go to where it says chat at the top and go to all, because sometimes I see people speaking to people in chats, but now for some reason, YouTube, you have to go to all chats. Salute, I am the street, salute. But yeah, next month is fantasy lingerie with BBWs. We're gonna do that on Miss Callie's kitchen. Also, my BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream too. I'm on tour with it. So I'm going, when I say tour, I don't mean literally in a car. I'm gonna be taking this from different channels from women who wanna bring some flavor to the BBWs love cake and ice cream too. Different ideas, I'm down, I'm ready. I'm accepting of all ideas, and I'm ready to network with any and everybody that wants to be a part of this. Kelly, let me drop the link for you. Hold on, Kelly. You know what I'm doing. So remember that Big Beautiful Women came from a woman in 1979 named Curl Shaw, who launched BBW magazine, which was a fashion and lifestyle magazine for plus size women. So 1979 is years ago. I never knew that. And now I want to touch base with this magazine to see what trends they was putting out at this time, the lifestyle of a BBW 20 years ago.
Hey sis, give me a minute. Let me make a bottle and I'm gonna go outside and
Okay, all right, sis. And this is the secret of a plus size woman. Own your curves the way a lion owns the jungle. I also took a lot of notes from Natalie Shea. She's a psychiatrist, and she says 6 ways to feel attractive as an overweight woman. 1, start writing it down. I found this very hard and struggled with this exercise. I wrote down the emotional attributes quite easily, but then I got to my physical attributes. I remember I was only able to write down 2 physical attributes I liked: my eyes, my nose. So I tried a bit harder and I looked a little closer. She said, secondly, grab a mirror and take a closer look. She said, I grabbed a mirror. The more I looked at myself, I found things I kind of liked. I realized I like my feet, my ears, my skin, my complexion. Soon I had a list of 10 parts of the body that I liked. Yes, it is hard as women to deal with being plus size. When we look at images in a magazine, when we look at images on TV, it's for a lot of us, it's hard. With me, it was hard. And I noticed that trying to lose weight and all of that was, never worked in my favor. Water Sniper says self-confidence is gold. Absolutely, absolutely. 3, notice the negative things. If you are speaking meaningly to yourself, you are not going to feel attractive. Start noticing what you say. In any means you call yourself, write down the first 10 negative things you say to yourself. I do that myself. I wake up sometimes and I just say, I'm fat. I can't fit nothing. I'm over it. Bruh said, I'll take a BBW. I love the meats. Absolutely. It is, Asia. It really is. It truly, honestly is, Asia. I understand. And like she said, if you are speaking meanly to yourself, and like, we do, what I'm saying? Oh, I hate how I got these fat rolls. Oh, we're just over it. And she said, start noticing what you say in any names you call yourself. Write down the first 10 negative things you say about yourself. 4, she said, turn negative into a positive. Beside each negative statement, write a positive one about yourself. For example, I'm fat. Cross that off. You can switch it up to say, I have beautiful features. I like my eyes, and I am working on the parts I want to improve. This shall help us get through these obstacles. And then fifthly, take a true friend with you shopping. Pick one person that accepts your sizes and makes you feel attractive. Take that one person with you shopping. Positive for Rose, get a grip. Surround yourself with less judgmental people. Your gut tells you when people are judging you, even without them having to say anything. Follow your gut. If you feel better around some people than others, spend more time in their presence as you work through this. Remember, your weight does not make you unattractive. Your mind frame does. Start taking these steps to feel more attractive at whatever size you are. So then I wanted to touch on a little bit of self-esteem dating tips. Because, as plus size women, it's hard for us to feel like we'll find somebody to love us. Hey, Bree baby. Hey, salute. Thank you, Bree, for coming through. Thank you so much. Self-esteem dating tips. Accept reality. Expand your partner's options. Keep your friend space a positive space. Come up with your own identity. Never neglect self-care. Then some simple style tips to dress sexier when we're overweight. Attitude makes you less attractive than a little bit of overweight. Absolutely, I agree. These are some simple style tips to dress sexier when you're overweight. Wear simple clothes if you want to look sexy instantly. Don't overcomplicate things. Choose the right outfit. Wear bright clothes. Avoid trending clothing. Show off your legs more. Pick one fantastic accessory. Add layers to your outfits. Know your fashion style. And this is for anybody that want to come up. This is just really an introduction to what I'm bringing. I'm bringing a new segment in. I'm going to be doing different things for those who just came in or whatever. I'm going to be doing different things with my channel. I'm still going to come with content, but I want to bring a little funness back for the women, and also see what the men have to bring, what flavor they have to bring to us women. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about different things, you know what I'm saying? Being plus size, being overweight, how they like their women. You know what I'm saying? What's the best position for a plus size woman? Things like that, fun things. But this is all grown conversation. It's not to come with the disrespect from men to women or women to men. This is just true transparency conversation. He said leggings, Jordans, and a hoodie. I'm in. Thank you, Blended Healing. Thank you.
Salute, sis. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all.
Brittany said, hey, sis.
Hey,
Um,
Brittany.
But Kelly, I was just telling them, about the styles and tips to dress sexier, and stuff like that, and know your fashion style. We have to, as women, know, even men, you have to know your fashion style. Like Shank, I've seen Shank wear a suit, then I've seen Shank lay back with some jeans and a polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? And look very sexy and handsome. You know what I'm saying? And comfortable. Here's some ways. Hey, Love Always. Thank you so much for coming through. Love Always. Love Always and Raslin and Bree. I think Bree's been here for a while, but I'm doing a new segment called BBWs, Love Cake and Ice Cream too. I actually even have, I don't know if y'all can see that, my cake and ice cream on a plate. Because we do. BBW, we love to eat. You know what I'm saying? We love to nibble. We love new things. You know what I'm saying? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and we have to stop letting people make us feel like we're bad, we're wrong for eating and being overweight. Another thing is, just because it's in your size doesn't mean it's for you. Absolutely. Absolutely, bruh. Absolutely. And here are some tips of ways to feel beautiful. Stand and sit tall. Be an observer, not a judge. Find something to admire in yourself. Put on a happy face. Breathe deeply. Say thanks. Work color and loosen up. Raslin said absolutely. Hey, Peaches. Hey, Peaches. Thank you for coming through, Peaches. We appreciate you so much. And also Miss Callie has been helping me with ideas as well. So we're gonna be taking the fantasies and lingerie, BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream. We're gonna be launching that in April. Ladies, get your lingerie, get
Yes.
your wine. Callie's gonna be DJing, playing some good music for us. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna find a sex game to talk about. And men, we need y'all. You know what I'm saying? No
Absolutely.
disrespect. If you're gonna be disrespectful, please don't let the good Lord the door hit you or the good Lord split you. You know what I'm saying? Just stay away. You know what I'm saying? We're really trying to do something different and have a good time with this.
Oh,
Smile
I
more.
can't wait.
Absolutely, smiling more changes a person that look on you. Salute, salute. Thank you, Unc, for coming through. Thank you so much. And ladies, when I say lingerie, it doesn't have to be anything with your breasts popping out, holes all through it. It's whatever you feel comfortable in. It's just good vibes. This is gonna be a fun night, I think, for all of us. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of pretty lingerie. There's pretty gowns. You know what I'm saying? And things like that with the jackets that go over our pajamas. All of that. It's just a fun night. When I say lingerie, it comes in different shapes, sizes. All this for all shapes, sizes, and we're all beautiful in our own way. And I hope all the ladies participate. And it's nothing that we're gonna talk about that's gonna make you disrespect your husband or your wives. You know what I'm saying? Just games, fun, and a good night. Salute, Nina. Salute. Remember, there is a lot of bad weight information on the internet. Here are some natural methods that have actually been proven to work. So, see, when me and Callie, if I go to Callie's and stuff like that, Callie's gonna cook that night. Maybe she'll cook a dish, and there's nothing wrong with eating. It's just that there's a healthier way for us to eat as BBWs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I know some. Go ahead, Callie. What was you gonna say, sister?
No, I was agreeing with you. I was just saying, right. Like certain times you shouldn't eat too late in the night. Cause I wouldn't eat as much bread. I've stopped eating a lot of bread. I still eat
Yeah.
bread, but not as much. Just gotta watch what you eat.
Hey Shan. Okay. Like Callie said, and I noticed even for me, Callie, it was staying up and eating late at night. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Eating at the certain hour. The food just sits on me. I don't break my body doesn't break down food really good. So, Hey SSI, salute, salute. Thank you for pulling up
salute to
SSI.
everybody.
Go ahead, Callie. You can say that again. So they
Salute to everybody in the chat. Hey y'all. Salute, salute, salute.
One, add protein to your diet. That's essential. Add protein to that diet. Eat whole single ingredient foods. Avoid processed foods. Stock up on healthy food and snacks. Limit your intake of added sugar. Drink a lot of waters. You know what I'm saying? Drink unsweetened coffee. Avoid liquid calories. Limit your intake of refined carbs. Drink unsweetened green tea. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Count calories once in a while. Use smaller plates. Eat more slowly. Add eggs to your diet. Get enough sleep. Eat more fiber. Combat your food addiction and do some cardio and practice mindful eating. And those are all essential. Those are all essential for us to live a longer life. You know what I'm saying? As Kelly, people are passing away more now with high blood pressure, heart attacks, and I
Absolutely.
heard energy. Thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you. Yeah, drink more water. Absolutely, him Hardaway. Absolutely. Squeeze. Thank you, SSI. Thank you, Jamie. Welcome. Jamie, if you guys take a look at that title, Highland Lane, thank you. This is all about, he says, shop on the outskirts of the grocery stores. The aisles are all the processed foods. Absolutely, absolutely. And this goes for the men too. We are losing our black brothers more to heart attacks from unhealthy eating. And, they always don't find out what's wrong with us immediately when we go to the hospital, Callie. You have things that's hidden in spots from eating unhealthy.
Yep. Absolutely.
And it's just like we're losing. We're at a losing battlefield. It's like they're putting more things in the food take us out and keep us here and healthy. You know what I'm saying? And we're falling for it. And then remember, ladies and men, even when dating and we're plus size, we should always look for partners who unapologetically adores us with passion and humility that warms our hearts. So just because we're plus size and we feel like we can't find nobody to love us because we feel like we're overweight, you know what I'm saying? We're ready to give up on everything and things like that. It's somebody that loves us unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? And it's about finding that right person that loves you for who you are.
Absolutely. It's somebody definitely out there for everybody.
Yeah. Calling myself a BBW is new to me. It feels scary, but good, really good. And more than that, it feels safe somehow. Just putting it out there, yeah. I'm a social reject whose body is degraded daily for others' amusement. And if you're not down with seeing me as an actual real human being, well, then there's the door. Bruv said, food is a slow death. This is why we get diseases, overconsumption of bad things. Absolutely. So here are some ways for my BBW women and for men that are overweight. This is for all of us. I'm sticking more on a women's topic because I have more women subscribers than I do men. And I relate more to a woman, you know what I'm saying, with me being plus size myself. Ways to improve your body image. Don't focus on what other people's bodies look like. Focus on the things you like about your appearance. Focus on accomplishments that have to do with who you are as a person and not what you look like. Understand that things we see in print or on television have been altered to perfection. Everything is not as it seems. You don't need validation from anyone else to feel good about yourself. No one is perfect, so embrace the fact that you have flaws and love the things that make you unique. Surround yourself with people who support you and make you feel good about yourself. Do things that make you happy and love yourself the way you are right now, not what or who you could be.
I like that. I like that.
You do, sister.
Like that.
Thank you. Thank you, sister.
You got a way with words, Miss Parker. I like it.
Yeah, well, cause I really when you know, sis, when I do my when I do anything, you know what I'm saying, I really take pride in it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I really want to give something back to the people as well as take something back from the people that I give to. And once me and you talked today, it was it was uplifting and it really gave me this push to do this for me and other people that want to be healthy. But we don't have to always get on here and be like, let's eat healthy. Let's do some cardio. Let's go walking today. Let's make it fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody to lose weight. I'm not telling nobody that they cannot have this lemon bunk cake by Hostess. Yes, lemon baby
Oh,
bunk
yes,
cake.
Lord.
They can't have a Sunday cone that's caramel and vanilla that I'm ready to soak her up here in a second. No, I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to say love what you intake. Let's just level on the intake of things. Let's just take better care of ourselves and what we intake and how much we intake of it. She said, my doctor told me my cholesterol was very high, so I changed my diet and started walking more, and I lost 5 pounds. I'm learning to love myself, flaws and all. And that's what it's about, Jamie. That's what it's about. And you can just simply walk. You don't have to go to the gym and lift weights and all of that, which is good. The gym is perfect. It's wonderful. But it starts at home. Go walk.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have to drive, if it's a store nearby, walk to the store. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like, I need to drive. Oh, I don't feel like you know what I'm saying, Callie? It's just, but go ahead,
Yeah.
Callie.
No, that's good, Jamie. You just motivated me. Shoot. For real. Cause I got high blood pressure and all type of diabetes and all type of stuff going on. So I need to definitely be cautious and be careful about what I'm putting in my body for sure. And I need to quit being lazy because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm lazy as heck. For real, for real.
Well, hopefully together, sis, with us doing this, BBW is love cake and ice cream too. Hopefully we'll start doing more when we on the phone. I'll be walking everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
need to walk further and a little longer, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And don't feel like I gotta eat as soon as I come back because I feel like I don't walked everything out and things. So I be bad with that. Like since I gotta go get me some popcorn from his movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm up here and I gotta stop. I gotta limit my intake. Bro said leading cause of cancer is not smoking. It's actually red meat. Read about it. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna bring that out in one of my future shows. Thank you so much, bro, because I had breast cancer. So I would love to read on that. And I know that red meat do cause a lot of things. I was starting to get knots on my finger, Callie. Y'all. I was getting these knots on my finger, and I was like, I thought they was warts. And my fingers was hurting too. I couldn't even bend my fingers like this, Callie. So I go and the doctor tells me it's from red meat. She said, you're eating red meat, right? A lot of it. And I was like, yeah, that's all I eat. Because I'm thinking stay away from the chicken and the pork and things like that. She said that's where your knots are coming from in your fingers. And I never heard of that. Salute King Kapala. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much. She said, yes, sis, you are definitely telling the truth. Her energy said this is such a good topic. Yeah, we're thank you, her energy. And please, mods, if y'all can drop yeah, Shank said Jamie Isa, my cholesterol was high also. Shank, what are you doing to keep yourself healthy and things like that? Because I know you was dealing with a lot of chest pains, couldn't breathe and things like that. And it was like he was cutting down on this and doing smoothies and that wasn't working. So Shank, what did you use and what do you feel like can help you get everything back right as a black man? Because the high blood pressure is in a black man more than it is any other race. She said, thank you, Wendy Hillen. Girl, I'm getting ready to eat some ice cream now. Right. We in it.
I heard that.
Just because we're overweight doesn't mean we cannot intake good things. We just intake too much of it. And we don't look at the risk of everything until it's too late. Like Callie said, she has a high blood pressure. Whether I don't know if Callie got to take pills. She's a diabetic. Soon, if Callie don't control it, she'll be at the shots. You know what I'm saying? And then, with diabetes isn't a joke. You could end up. My cousin passed away in 2015 in a diabetic coma. So, and she was only 36 at the time. We was 36. So yeah, she passed away in a diabetic coma, So Callie, please get healthy, sis. You know what I'm saying? I want you here as long as God will allow you to be.
I am, sis.
Ling Lang said, for the ladies and the men, the keto ice cream is good. I've never heard of a Ling Lang. I'm going to try it. Hey, Christina. Welcome, Christina. Welcome to my first episode and introduction of BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream 2. I would love for you to follow me as I go through this journey with any and everybody on this app, starting with Miss Callie's Kitchen, where we're doing fantasies and lingerie in April. Again, ladies, lingerie can be respectful. It doesn't have to be see-through. It doesn't have to be anything that's not presentable, you know what I'm saying? But we can be sexy in our own way, sexy and elegant and sophisticated in lingerie, you know what I'm saying? And hey Raz, how are you?
Hey,
Hello,
hey,
salute,
let
salute.
me turn this. Let me turn all the thing off. Sorry about that.
No, Raz, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you? And I forgot her name. I don't know her
That's
name.
that's Miss
Miss
Callie's
Callie.
Kitchen.
Miss
I'm
Carolyn.
doing
Nice to meet
fine. How are you
you.
doing?
Nice to meet you. This is some good. This is a good topic about BBWs and healthy eating and confidence. I like this conversation.
Thank you, Miss Raslin. And Miss Raslin has a channel as well. Miss Raslin, I shared your live today.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up to say thank you for sharing my life.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
absolutely. Miss Raslin, you are always welcome to my house, and hopefully, I'm always welcome in yours. I want to network with you as well, Miss Raslin. If y'all have any ideas, the BBWs love cake and ice cream. It was a name that everybody thought it was gonna be something big and sexual, and I was just gonna come over and be nasty about it, and I wasn't. But it's so many good ideas we can bring, and anything that you have and want to get us to come to your channel and talk about it. Whatever topic you want to add to the BBWs love cake and ice cream too, I am willing to
Yeah,
go on your panel, bring the people to you, as well as I am going to take my people over to Miss Callie's in April. So anything you want to bring to it, please let me know. And I would love to network with all the ladies on any topic that has to do with fashion, getting healthy. You know what I'm saying? Good books we can read, movies. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I'm saying? So
that part. And you know what? I like this kind of conversation, because, yes, of course, I suffer from, I'm a BBW myself. I struggle with weight. I will lose a lot, then I gain it right on back, especially around the holidays.
mm,
Oh my God. Don't let me get a hold of mac and cheese.
girl.
Don't
And
let me get a hold of mac and cheese. Oh my God.
And Miss Raslin, that's what I'm saying, because I'm a cooker too. I cook big and I love to cook. But now with me doing this, I wanna cut down on my calorie intake and add more protein. But I'm gonna save those holidays for my cheat day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch how I eat, how much intake I'm gonna take in. But I am gonna save Easter for my cheat day. You know what I'm saying? But there's a such thing as holidays, but there's such thing as we can walk it off. You know what I'm saying? We can cut
Right.
down on at 8 o'clock. Don't eat after 8 o'clock, because we know laying on that food as black people, we tend to well, she dropped off, but as black people, we tend to keep the weight on us. Callie dropped off. I'm sorry, Miss Raslin. But
It's okay.
it's harder for us to drop the weight off of us than it is other race.
Exactly. I mean, I think our BMIs are made differently from white people. Our BMIs are made differently.
Absolutely.
So it's yeah. I was thinking what I was gonna do, and I was gonna go live about it. At first, I was thinking about do a 30-day challenge with no bread, no carbs, no alcohol, no dairy, no sugar, salt, and go to a full 30 days. But let's be honest. I don't know about you, but I could go 2 or 3, even 5 days without the stuff. But then I get easily tempted, especially if I go to a mall or something and I come across a little place called Cinnabons. Oh my freaking God.
Okay.
I mean,
But
the
Miss
smell
Raslin,
of it makes me
this
dream.
on your 30-day challenge. Don't overdo it. Do that challenge to where when you go to the mall, you know what I'm saying? Yo, once how many times do you go to the mall?
I like go like once a month or maybe twice out of a month, because I be working and doing other stuff, because I don't really have time to go to the mall like that. But when I do go to the mall, I'll go like if I want to get me a pair of tennis shoes or like if I want to get like a bottle of perfume or something, or get like a nice little outfit for an occasion or something. Oh, and my birthday is coming up too around April 3rd, so the lingerie thing is right on time for me.
Okay, right. So, Miss Raslin, my suggestion to you, and this is just a suggestion, on those 2 days, leave those 2 days open for those 2 days open for when you do go to the mall. That one day for when you do go to the mall, you want to eat there, and just the intake of it all doesn't. You're not gonna keep eating out all day that day, but once you get home, do something simpler. Don't eat that much. Don't take in too much of bad things. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
What you eat from the mall. Make sure you're intaking your water. And lemon is good in water. Cut you up some fresh lemon. Drink at least 3 to 4 glasses, and I'm telling you, you can lose weight if you're walking and stuff like that. So with you around the mall, go around the mall an extra lap. You know what I'm saying? Because malls are pretty big. Take an extra lap around the mall after you eat, and you will feel better. And you're taking some of that off that what you just took in.
As a matter of fact, I had a thing. I had a, like a I had like a jug full of water, and I cut some lemons in it. That was good. It helps me. Water with lemon, that helps because that's what they have, that alkaline. And I drink, most of the time I drink alkaline water anyway. Not only it helps you lose weight, but ladies, I've read that the alkaline water is good for everything.
It
You
is.
know,
Yeah.
especially for women.
It is. And also when you say intake of the alcohol, wine, red wine, when I had my cancer, my breast cancer, the doctor actually told me that red wine was good for my breast cancer. And it was good with the
Hmm.
my blood and things. And so that's why I quit drinking liquor. So I totally drank wine. And I know that everybody's like, ugh, red wine, ugh. But it's red wine is really good for you. And maybe Miss Razzle, when you do your 30-day challenge, we'll come over there with the BBWs Love Ice Cream and Cake too. And we'll start that challenge. I'm ready. I'm willing to start that challenge with you to cut down on some things, to lose some pounds, but I don't want to lose too much weight because I love the skin that I'm in, and that's what I'm here
Yeah,
to tell each and every one of us as brothers and sisters. We gotta embrace the skin that we in. If we was blessed to be thick bone, that's what it is. Now we can take some off, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not
mm,
trying to change. That's just trying to be healthy.
yeah. I just want to lose. Just want to try to lose my stomach. Lose the app my from the stomach area. That's the hardest thing to lose. That's the main thing I want to lose, the stomach area. But I don't want to get real skinny because let's be honest. I mean, my body is not meant to have that body of the Instagram model and stuff. Everybody's not meant to be an Instagram model. Even though they got they now have Instagram models for women of all sizes now, but it's, I don't know, the main one, with the small waist, big butt, and big breasts, all that. Come on now.
But Miss Raslin, that's what I want to do this for. I want to lift our confidence. We are models. We don't have to be on Instagram and have big breasts and a big butt to be a model. I want us to feel like models without doing all of that other stuff. You get what I'm saying? That's why I want
Exactly.
This is why I want to work with my sisters, and also it's men that are dealing with being overweight and insecurity issues and all of that. I want us to work on that together and feel like we're models at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
that's why I was saying we have to own our curves, and our securities like a lion owns the jungle, and that's where I
Yes.
want to take this, and that's where
Yes.
I'm with it.
Yeah, we embrace that. And the thing is, the main reason why I'm losing weight, because I don't want to have high blood pressure and diabetes. I want to be able to live a little longer, be healthy,
And I want you
because
to be healthy and longer too. Go ahead,
because
Miss
I
Rose.
believe I believe I'm real good. I'm good with my size. I just need to lose my stomach. That's all. But everything else, I'm good. You
And
know.
some squats. You don't have to get on your. You don't have to do sit ups all the time. Just do some squats. You know what I'm saying? Do it as much as low as you can go and things like that. There's good exercise videos on YouTube. They're good exercise tutorials and stuff like that. So once you start your 30-day challenge, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this with you and things like that. Shank started doing yoga and it. Oh man, when I say I was like, I don't know how he does that because I tried, but I gotta quit saying I can't and say I can.
There's no such word as can't. No, there's no such word as can't. Can't is out of our vocabulary. No more word can't. And this is in 2023. It's no more negativity for me. No more, self hate. None of that. From now on, it's all happiness and loving myself. Period.
Miss Jamie said, I have high blood pressure. High blood. She said high blood pressure and diabetes runs in my family. I'm trying to break down that stereotype that we as black men and women eating ourselves to death. Absolutely. Bruv said, I just recently had cancer, fully removed last month. Prayers for you, bruv.
Praise, praise God, praise God.
Her
See how
energy
God.
said fasting is also good. What would you say, Miss Razzle? I'm sorry.
I was saying praise God for him. Yes. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks
Can
for.
we put some prayer hands in the chat for bruv, please?
Yeah, pray. Yeah, I'm. Let's. Shout out to you for beating cancer. My brother had died of diabetes 2 years ago, and my aunt, she had passed away like back in no, it was October or November. My aunt passed away, and see, high blood pressure and diabetes runs in our family.
Shank said walking and eating foods that doesn't have high cholesterol, not letting things stress me out.
Exactly. And lately what I've been doing, instead of like if I have like tempting to eat something fattening or whatever at night, instead of doing that, I either go get some popcorn or I'll just get an apple, eat an apple,
Yeah,
and snack
that's
on that.
yep. And that's what we have to stop doing is feel like we gotta have cake and ice cream or things like that as a snack. An apple is good, they really are. We need to start more intakes on the fruits and things like that, vegetables, as well. There's nothing wrong with carrots and ranch dip or whatever, flavor dressing you like. There's nothing wrong with that. Even cauliflower, raw broccoli. Um those are good. You know what I'm saying? Like when you want to, oh, I need some sour cream and onion lays. You know what I'm saying? I need
Mhm.
this. You know.
Oh, my other weakness is hot wings,
See,
buffalo wings, some ranch dressing. Oh my God, and that's my weakness. Pizza, French fries. That's my biggest weakness of all. French fries. I mean, it's the salt for me, though. Those potatoes, the carbs and salt with sodium. That's something I have to. That's a battle I have to fight. Especially like if I go by McDonald's and I happen to pass by a a medium serving of fries. That would get me through the day. That's like my comfort food.
yeah. Hi, Ling Lang. Hey, love.
Ding ding ding.
Hey, 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 hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm good. I know you
I'm
was
good.
probably working and stuff. You always working.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to roll right now. But I just wanted to say, and hey, Miss Rosalind,
Hey, how you doing, Ling Lang?
I'm good. I just wanted to say, a lot of those foods that we eat, we have to find there's a substitute, for everything. So all you do is start replacing one thing for another so that you can still enjoy eating it, right? So I haven't found a replacement for cheese yet because, cheese, we love us some cheese. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm sure there's a way, but I haven't. But as far as like pizza, y'all ever heard of that cauliflower pizza?
I've heard about
No.
it, but I haven't tried it before. I've
Okay,
heard about
well,
it.
Oprah was the first person I heard, like the first brand I heard about this cauliflower pizza, right? And so I taste that cauliflower pizza. That cauliflower pizza is good. You cannot tell the difference of it being a cauliflower pizza. And they have the pepperoni, they got cheese, they got whatever kind you want.
Walmart has a particular aisle that has nothing but frozen, organic, healthy foods to where you don't have to prepare it. And it's a pretty reasonable price. You know, some things when I go buy healthy foods, because it could get expensive. So you have to figure out what you can buy that's not so expensive and what you have no other choice but to spend that amount of money on it. You don't have to buy everything at a high price. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So they have in those French fries, you can do sweet potato French fries instead of regular French fries. So you just start substituting things until you no longer crave that particular thing. Because see, what would happen is when you cut everything off at one time, it's sort of like you send your body into a shock. Because you got to remember that sugar is addiction.
Yes.
It's an addiction. They did studies on it. Sugar is they say it's almost a stronger addiction than cigarettes. Very unhealthy for us. So you have to be realistic when it comes to your goals. Don't jump so fast at things because then what happens is when we don't meet that goal, we start feeling a certain way. Some people get depressed. Some people start giving up. Some people, so be realistic. Start small. You don't have to start large. Start small because we have to realize what these foods have been doing to us all this time we've been eating it. And
Right.
start giving different foods a chance. Don't count it out. Try it. And don't try it just one time. Try different ways to see how you can make it a good taste to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks. Yeah, that's
you so right, and you
you
so
are
so
so
right. You so right,
exactly.
man.
I want I'm sure I want to, succeed. I just don't want my body to get in shock. Now I know
Yeah,
I could easily give you know what, I had easily gave up the Oreo cookie double stuff. I stopped buying them. Ever since then I don't even buy them things no more. Because when I used to
yeah,
buy the Oreo cookies, I would almost eat. Me and my son would eat the whole. We would eat the whole pack of them cookies. I mean, them
yeah,
bad boys are so good. I said, you know what? I'm not buying these things no more because I know me.
yeah.
So
That sugar, it's a whole addiction. It's a really big problem. And
right,
yeah, like I said, cut out certain things slowly. Don't do it so fast because then in your mind you would think that you can't do it, but really and truly you can do it. It's just that you're not allowing your body to go through the process of cutting it off. It's almost like an alcoholic, right?
right,
They spend all these years building up to a addiction. It had to be a build before it got to an addiction. So when they try to stop so quickly, certain things happen to their body. You know what I mean? So you have to be realistic when it comes down to certain things. Um, Another thing is I see because I used to be a sugar person too. I used to have to have it. And another thing, we have to remember as women, we have because the body is our mind and our body is two different things, right? Our body as a woman is going through certain things. We have hormone changes and all kind of scientifically things that's going on with us. We have to learn our body, and it'll happen once you start cutting out different things. And I'm not gonna say dieting. It's a change in food, right? Because we're not gonna temporarily do nothing. We're gonna change our lifestyle. So once you stop eating particular things, you're going to start noticing your body doing certain things around certain times. And then you'll be like, okay, I normally don't crave this, but now I'm craving this. Something's going to happen within your body. And don't worry about them Instagram models and they flat stomachs because we have to, I heard this lady say, you're not ugly, you're broke. That makes sense. Them people got money to go to these doctors and make certain things happen because they got it like that, right? We doing
Exactly.
it the natural way, right? And we
Right.
doing this on the budget because it could get expensive. And so, when it comes down to different things like we hormones and fibroids and stuff like that, that makes your stomach a particular way. Our
Exactly.
stomach not just like that just because we eating unhealthy. That's not the only reason. Our stomach protrudes because it's different things happening inside our body. So to hell with a man that want to judge a woman body. Their body don't have to go through what our body is going through that we cannot control. So if they
Exactly.
can't respect that, hey, it is what it is. And guess what? That's a part of us knowing that is a part of us loving us for us. I know who I am. So you don't have to like it. You don't gotta understand it. You know?
That's it.
That's right.
That part.
Thank you, Ling Ling, because we needed to hear that. And that's what I was reading about you know, um how everybody looks at those Instagrams, and like they say, everything you see ain't what it seems.
That's right. Them people got money to make all kinds of. Just imagine if we was walking around here millionaires. We'd be going to the doctor every time we needed something fixed too.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, so just love yourself, give your body a chance, and don't give up. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. I love the show, Miss Parker.
Thank you, Ling Lang. I'm trying,
Thank
you
you,
know what I'm
Elaine.
saying? I'm trying to do something different, but I'm trying to bring a little excitement, so we won't be on here crying and we can
I
have
know that's
tears of
right.
joy for something new and something better. So
Yeah, it's gonna happen, honey. It's gonna happen.
And thanks
thank
for that. Thanks for that. What you had just told us. We're not ugly. We're broke. Thanks for that. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Look, we not broke, but you know what I'm saying.
We
It's just
say
a
we're just not.
saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
we just
they
say
have people that have all these extra funds to go and get these things done. So I mean, hey,
exactly.
yeah, they
And a
can
lot of
go
this stuff.
to the dermatologist. They can go to all of these surgical people. With all no problems. And let me tell you another thing. I don't know if y'all saw this on the news, but for those of us who take insulin, the insurance has changed for the price of insulin.
Wow.
Did y'all see that they're now going to be charging people more for a
I'm gonna look.
particular type of
I'm gonna look
insulin?
into it. I'm gonna look
Oh,
into that.
oh yeah, it was a big deal. It's a big deal because they're going to cut out a lot of money for what they pay, on the insurance part. What they're trying to do, y'all, they trying to get people to start eating healthy so that we won't have to be on these different dependents such as cholesterol medicine, blood pressure medicine, insulin, stuff like that. And in some cases, I feel like it do make sense because our medicine is in the food that we eat.
Exactly. You know
We
what?
shouldn't have to. I understand everybody struggles because it is a struggle. It's not easy. Trust me, I done been there. I done lost the weight, gained the weight back, lost it. I'm getting hormones is changing. I got all kinds of stuff going on. The children calling me. I gotta go to work. You know how it is as a woman. Like my grandma say, a woman's work is never done. But we
Exactly.
have to we have to find a way to set aside some time and do some self care because we matter too, and we still got to be here. And let me tell you, I have discovered this. When I lost the weight and I gained the weight and I lost the weight, my body feels too different. It feels so much better when I didn't have the pounds on me. And then you have our people, because our people is so, oh, you look so much better when you was bigger because, oh, that's not our bone structure. That's not in our family. We think that our people, quote unquote, we think that we're supposed to be built a certain way. That don't have to be true. It's unhealthy. We don't
Exactly.
have to be like that. I felt so much better when I was smaller, and I had everybody looking at me like, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" I feel good. I'm
Exactly.
fine.
See,
Yeah,
they
so
don't have to
y'all just
live in their
stay.
body. That's the
That's
thing. They
right.
don't.
That's right. But
Yeah.
y'all stay encouraged. I'm gonna get off this phone, y'all, because I don't want to be on the phone and driving. But Miss Parker, I love you. You have
Love
such a
you.
beautiful spirit about you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ling Ling. I love you too. I love everything about you, Ling Ling. Thank you so much for supporting me and
Yeah.
holding me down. Thank you.
Yeah. She's a Ling Ling
All
such
right,
a
you welcome. Bye bye,
Thank
y'all.
you. Bye. Ling
she is
Ling just
such a
gave us some
sweetheart.
great things, some great ideas. Miss Raslin, like she said, try those new pizzas out. Organic is healthy. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you want to stay healthy, you know what I'm saying. That's what it takes to keep us here. Is you know what I'm saying. Hey, Callie, you back?
Hey sis, your
I was
message is
talking to
giving me
Pee
a
Wee
run
up
for
here.
my
Pee Wee
money.
said he likes a thick bone woman, something he can hold on to. That's what we need. We need to hear that from men. You know what I'm saying? With me gaining weight like I did, I didn't feel as loved um as I should. You know, I thought I was looking bad for my man. I didn't think I had it going on no more. You know what I'm saying? Insecurities was at an all time high and stuff like that. So that's what kind of made me start this. You know what I'm saying? The BBWs love cake and ice cream too, because we deserve to be loved too, because we're all human at the end of the day, regardless what size, what shape, what color, um, ethnicity. We all deserve to be loved, and we should all
Exactly.
embrace who we are and love the skin that we're in.
Hmm.
Callie,
Yes.
did you want to add? Pee Wee's coming up in just a second, guys. But did you want to add anything? And I would love Shank to come up here too. Shank Rock.
Um, I would just say I like my girls BBW. Y'all can't take me nowhere. Nah, I agree with everything everybody said. You know, this is a great thing Tasha's doing, or Miss Parker, however y'all know her. This is a great thing you're doing, sis. You know, I already told you earlier. I love it. I love it. Everything about it. But you're
Thank
gonna
you.
have to stop showing that cake because I do want some and I am hungry. Okay.
And that's where you come in, Miss Callie. That's where I hope I connect with a lot of the cooking, the ladies that's cooking, such as Miss Callie's Kitchen. I dropped a lot of the links, guys, so my moderators didn't have to work so hard. Jamie's laughing at us. Hey, Bim, salute. I dropped
Hey,
your link,
Jim.
Bim. My thing about Bim has the trenches. You walk in there at your own risk. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yes.
Thing goes in the trenches, and that's just how it is. If you're not, your skin ain't tough enough to handle certain things that come out of people's mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you, but the trenches is definitely fun. It's a good place to hang out. I love the trenches, and salute to Bim.
Salute. What up, cuz?
Yeah, I be going there. I be going there a lot, but I stay in the chat room where it's safe.
Yeah, where it's safe. Yeah, but just hit that like button for everybody. You know, Miss Raslin, like you say, you stay where it's safe, and that's the best place to be. But hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? As long as we
I'll
subscribe,
always do
show
that.
our brothers and sisters love and support one another. That's all that matters. Or
Hmm.
whatever to me. You know, even your channel, I shared it on my wall. I try to share everybody out on my community wall, whether y'all like them, y'all hate them, y'all love them, whatever. I still, you know what I'm saying. So I still share everyone out. You know what I'm saying. Bip, you know what it is in the trenches. I take cover and I'm a moderator over there. You know what I'm saying? You have to take cover in BIMS or whatever. But again, the BBWs love cake and ice cream. Ladies, get your lingerie ready. We're gonna have a good time, Miss Raslin. Get you a nice gown. Salute, Cookie Monster. Salute. Thank you for coming through. Get your lingerie ready. We're gonna have a good time. Get your wine. It's okay. Find you a wine that works with you, Miss Raslin. Look it up. Look up wines that are healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because it
Yeah, I'm
is some
mostly
healthy
that's
wines
good.
out
I'm a
there.
white wine person. I mean, I tried the red wine. It just don't do right for my body. But white wine like Chardonnay. I used to drink Moscato once, but I stopped drinking it. doesn't work for me. But the Chardonnay, I'll drink Chardonnay and that
Mm.
Chardonnay and peanut,
Pinot
that peanut
Grigio. Yeah, Pinot Grigio.
Grigio. That part I drink like white wine and rosé wine. That's the kind of wine I be drinking.
Yeah.
And when y'all come to,
Go ahead, Callie. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, sis.
Savion Blunt. Savion Blunt. See, when I worked at this place here in Charlotte, they was like, I was like, let me get that peanut, and they was like, no, Pinot Grigio, and I was like, let
Pinot
me get that.
Grigio.
It was like, no, Savion Blunt, and I was like, okay, look. But it once I found out the wine's names, it made me go look up and see what was healthy for me, what was good, and what wasn't good for me, and I had to learn the names because you just go in a restaurant and somebody take you out to eat, you don't even know what you're asking for when you want to have a nice glass of wine. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That those are some good wines. Go ahead, Callie.
No, I
Yes.
was saying when y'all pull up to that live with the lingerie, y'all don't have to, show nothing. You don't have to cam up, honestly, if you don't want to. But yeah, you don't have to be all, worried about showing skin if you don't want to. And now if you want to, okay, hey. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there. You don't have to be showing too much. You do not have to cam up. It's not a requirement. We just gonna vibe and chill on that live.
And hopefully Callie cooked something nice, a good healthy meal, and present it to us because she is a great cook. So hopefully Callie shows us a nice healthy meal that we can intake. You know what I'm saying? While we drink our wine, there's nothing like a nice glass of wine while you're cooking your dinner, but it's
Mm-hmm.
a healthy dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's not about us losing weight, but it is to challenge ourselves to do better as black women, white women, Chinese women, all women. It is good for us to eat healthy, to live on this earth a little bit longer than what we have been. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be having my stilettos on. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to see my feet due to the camera.
Period.
Allie's gonna be playing some good music, and I'm gonna be over there vibing. And like she said, ladies, you don't have to camp up. You know what I'm saying? It's just about coming over there, enjoying your music, and letting the men ask us questions, and we ask men questions. It's called Fantasy BBW, Love Cake and Ice Creams, Fantasy and Lingerie. It doesn't matter what color. You know what I'm saying? Jamie said, "Damn, just give me some wine." I know that's right, Jamie. I know that's right, and we're here for it. We're gonna be here for you, Jamie. Prayers to you and everything you
And
have going on. Go
Miss
ahead.
Parker just gave me an idea. Actually, what I'm gonna do for that live, I am gonna be cammed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a multitask. I'm gonna be sipping, chilling, DJing, and I'm gonna cook while I'm live too. I'm gonna go ahead and do it while I'm live. So yeah,
Okay,
I get
period.
a live meal prep instructions, seasonings, everything. We gonna do it the right way. Period.
Oh, hey. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And Callie, we're gonna be coming up with a game. Let's come up with a nice little fun game for the men and the women. Y'all, the men can answer. Y'all can pull up. Also, men, get y'all some pajamas. Join in with us. Have fun with us. You know what I'm saying? Let's just all be respectful, but let's have fun. I would love the men to pull up in pajamas and ask us questions and us feel comfortable questions. Nothing disrespectful. We're all grown. You know what I'm saying? And let's just have fun with it. Let's do some games and let's have some good music and just vibe out and enjoy ourselves. Thank you for coming through, Third World Colombian. Thank you.
Salute third ward.
I
Salute Third
Where,
World Colombian.
I miss you, Basses. I
hey,
see
Miss
you. Thank you
Yvette.
for coming through, love.
Where's Pee Wee? I thought Pee Wee was coming up.
Yeah, I thought Pee Wee. I asked Shank to come up. Shank Rock, can you pull up?
Yeah, pull up, bro.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you, sis. Thank you for holding me down.
And y'all
I
please share the
definitely.
live. Miss Parker is like 200.
Yes.
I forget. I put in the chat. She's like 200 something from 1K. So let's share the live. Hit that like button. Tell
Yeah.
your
I'm
friends. Tell
trying to get
your
the.
family.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the 1K too. So I'm gonna
Um,
share it.
Miss Raslin, Callie already knows. Y'all go follow the Queen Jamaica. The Queen Jamaica had made me embrace Women's Day. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jamaica. Jamaica always, the Fupa gang, she always represents that. And if she stood on that, she's been standing on that for a while. So she actually influenced me to do the BBWs, Love Cake and Ice Cream. And here goes Pee Wee. In Jamaica, You
Thank
just
you
got
very
here to
much.
Jamaica, so I wanted to let you know we are doing fantasies and lingerie over in Miss Callie's kitchen. Next month we're gonna have games. We're gonna vibe out with music and wine, and I would love for you to be a part of that. Ladies, get your lingerie. Men, get your pajamas and come and kick it,
What
ask
we
us questions, and let's hang out.
Salute Raven. Salute Pee Wee. Hey.
salute? Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Kelly. How
Hey.
y'all doing today? I forgot. I don't know the other young lady
I'm
name. I
Miss
don't forget her
Roslyn.
name. Hey,
Miss
Rising. How
Roslyn.
you doing today?
I'm
All
good.
is
I'm
well.
good. How about you?
I'm blessed. I can't complain. I ain't complaining about nothing. Ain't no sense in ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Uh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
was making everybody in the chat. Well, I'm finna go
Yeah.
on and step down, but thanks for sharing my live. I'm gonna be doing more stuff this month, at least once a week, and maybe one day I might even have an open panel. We could let our hair down and just talk. Talk about stuff, whether it's what's happening in the YouTube streets or we just happen on everyday life.
Yeah, Miss
Absolutely.
President will definitely be there, and we're gonna take that. I'm gonna be one to take the challenge. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm down to take the challenge with you. And like I said, I hope we can bring the BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream to your panel as well. I'm excited.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know about that. I'm gonna share. I'm going ahead and share your live right now.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Raslin. It was so blessed to have you over here. Thank you.
Salute to you.
Likewise, and how y'all have a good day. This is a great show. Thanks for the advice, and thanks for the good topic. I'm gonna share it right now.
Thank you so much, Miss Raslin. You're
Hey,
always
Don Play.
Okay,
Hey,
peace. I'll see you around.
so
bye,
Miss
Miss Raslin.
Parker. Miss Parker, so we talking about BBW love or ice cream, and what we talking about? What we? Because you
Um,
asked me to come up here, and I need, I came up here because Miss Kylie was up here with her fine ass. But
Ooh.
what's up?
so
What
I
we
started my
doing?
BBWs loving ice cream too because in my sector I've watched so many people be degraded for the size of their weight and different
Mm-hmm.
things. So I wanted to bring healthiness, fun, sexiness, and uplift my brothers and sisters that feel overweight to feel like we at the end of the road. Diets aren't working for us. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
not overeating when we changing addictions. Like when I got clean, my
Right.
addiction was eating more,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
overeating and things like that. So
Oh,
that
all right.
that's what I want to
I
kind of
got you.
bring back. But I want to have fun with it too. And I want my ladies to embrace who they are as big women. Cause
Mm-hmm.
big is beautiful, as Raven just said. Big is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to do
Uh,
something fun with it as well. So
all right. First and foremost, like I always chose a thick woman, and Shank can tell you that. Like I have dated slimmer women, but it's something about the more cushion for the pushing for me. I need something to hold on to. I'm a rather tall guy. My hands big as shit. So you know what I mean. I need something to hold on to. So I love a thick woman. I love a woman with some weight on her. I don't have no problem with the stomach because it's there. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I like thick women. I don't know how to say it. Like I love them. Like I don't have no problem with them. I mean, and then I don't want nobody that I can't. I need somebody that I can split a pizza with. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I mean? Long as you ain't eating more than me, we good. You know what I mean? But I don't, the thing about it is because I heard somebody talking about like man, you also spoke on like when I changed addictions, right? And like this is probably like because my nickname was Pee Wee, so that lets you know that I was the smallest people out of all my homeboys and stuff like that. And Shanker bad witness to that. Um, but when I stopped using drugs and getting high and partying and stuff like that, I got up to like 200 and some pounds. Like I was like 260, right? And I never been that way to on myself. I never been that big my whole life, right? So I started eating better. Now that I'm back down to my normal weight, which is like 215, right? It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Like I try to eat my healthiness is eating is like this. Like I might eat crazy for like a month or 2 months, but then the next month I'm gonna start eating trail mix. I'm gonna start eating. I'm not gonna eat as much carbs because I know, especially as me and being an older gentleman and starting to get older, weight is something that I pick up easy. You know what I mean? I drink a lot of water. That's one thing I do. I drink a lot of water and I eat a lot of vegetables. Now, fruit. Now, do I still struggle with tasty cakes and stuff like that? Of course I do. You know what I'm saying? But like, cause I mean, like, come on. Like she said that she like sugar is addiction. Like I drink coffee like almost every day, right? And I am not drinking no coffee without no sugar and no cream in it. It's just not who I am. You know, but at the same time, it's everything that we do and we suffer from is mindsets that was developed over a period of time. Listen, I don't care what nobody say, I don't care how racist the thing it is, I eat chicken every damn day. I like chicken. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with you know, I can eat baked chicken, fried chicken, rotisserie chicken, whatever kind of chicken you put on the plate in front of me, I'm gonna eat it because I like chicken. You know, but as we get older, we need to like find healthier ways to do or you know what I mean, do more exercise and walk. Like I find myself because I smoke cigarettes, so I find myself struggling with that. That's my addiction that I'm struggling with now is to stop. I want to stop smoking, but the thing about it is the behavior of me stop smoking is I gotta when I get down to a certain amount because I can afford to buy cigarettes every day, but I don't smoke a pack a day. But every time I get down to a certain amount of cigarettes, I go to the store automatically without thinking to buy a pack of cigarettes. Because of the mental, because it's in my head, like, yo, don't run out of cigarettes. Like this the only thing, the best thing, because I don't use no kind of substances or anything like this, and that's what I used to say all the time. The best thing that I get out of life is a pack of Newports and sex. You know what I mean? That I enjoy. You know what I mean? So being in that frame, I gotta get out that frame of mind because it's not what other people tell you. Let me say this, ladies. It's not what other people tell you. It's what you tell yourself about yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's not what other people think of me because like big women or BBWs can be some of those women in the world. But if you judging yourself off of what everybody else see, then that's how you're gonna look at yourself. I'm worry about because I used to have a problem with being a dark skinned person or whatever like that. And then like when the dark skinned brothers came in, I was happy and shit. Now I don't give a fuck who in. The dark skinned, the light skinned brother, whoever, and I'm cool with me. I became comfortable with who I am. So every beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Let's say that first. Let me say that first. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what we see this shit all the time on social media and Facebook. What might be one man's trash might be another man's treasure. What might be one woman, what might be a clown to one woman, might be a king to the next woman. So I can't judge myself off of if you don't like me because I'm dark skinned, or you don't like me because I got a little pudgy stomach. I'm not judging myself off that because listen, when I get up in the morning, I gotta look at me in the mirror, and I gotta say, yo, you're a handsome brother, or damn, you looking real sexy today. Especially when I put on certain kind of clothes or whatever, you can't tell me shit. I don't care who eyes you looking through. My confidence shoot to a certain level when I put on certain types of clothes, when I dress up, or I put on a certain when I know I'm smelling good, I'm looking good, and I'm feeling good. You ain't gonna tell me shit bad about me because my confidence level went up. I had a self-esteem problem at first, like I told you before, I said before. You say and checking them probably helped me get this self. Like you got some big ass lips, but that's what happened when big ass lips came in. I was on the jackpot. Everybody looking at my lips like, man, you got some sexy lips and all that. And I'm like this all my life. I had now some motherfuckers I had buying these motherfuckers. Then I got them naturally. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about how you see it, how you think of yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna some days it's better than others. Like if my face ain't shaped up, I ain't you know what I mean? But like especially if my face ain't shaped up, I don't want to walk around looking like a wolf man. So sometimes, but some days it go like that because I work so much. So some weeks I get to the barbershop, some weeks I don't. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I try to keep myself together. So it's all about how you think about how you perceive yourself. The eating thing, no, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't got that down pat yet, but I do good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I know it's about the women, but like it's men that struggle with that too. You know what I mean? We struggle think about stuff that y'all struggle with. How about men, especially men in my age, start struggling, and I've been there. Like I took, cause I got high blood pressure and shit like that. Cause I'm a realist. So, nigga, sometimes I'm be scared that my joint ain't gonna work.
Mm.
But you know how a man think that with erectile dysfunction. I don't have erectile dysfunction, but I have been in situations where the little nigga just won't rise up to the occasion. Cause like we can get too excited. We can be excited about seeing somebody like damn. My mind has gone so far into I want to turn that ass up that my dick ain't even working. Cause I'm so anxious and trying to get there. But that come from not eating healthy, not watching my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this is how the doctor got me to start taking my blood pressure medicine. She said, Mr. Reed, one day your dick won't stop working. I said, what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this medicine every day. I take 2 pills a day. I don't miss a day. But I also, and this is the thinking about like I know because I take my medicine, I can eat a whole bag of chips. It's my thinking. All right, because I took my medicine, I can eat a whole bag of potato chips. No, because it's even with the medicine, me eating the potato chips still is going to elevate my blood pressure. You understand what I'm saying? So that be the things that like us as men, we struggle with stuff too. And I know women struggle, but that thing that we don't struggle with stuff. We really got to watch how we eat and the way we die, if we want to still be able to participate sexually. Our testosterone levels go down. You know what I'm saying? We might not feel as macho or as man as we come from the
You break
things
it
that
up
we
a little.
struggle.
You break it
These
up a little.
All right, these are things that we struggle with. You understand what I'm saying? But far as like the women, like I always like a thick woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no problem with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I'm slim myself. I ain't slim as I used to, but I'm slim myself. So you know what I mean? If you big and beautiful, I'm on. You know what
Shank, how do you feel about it?
I'm a
I mean?
piggyback off of Pee Wee. Salute Pee Wee. Salute
Solution.
Callie. Salute
Salute, Shank.
everybody in it.
Salute,
Salute
Shank.
everybody in the chat. I'm a piggyback off with Pee Wee. Um, like he was saying, about his lips. Like that was our back in the days. That was our main thing on Pee Wee, to crack on his lips. But shit, what happened, nigga? 10, 15 years later, big lips was in style. So,
Right.
and then like with me, like remember back in the days, I was in middle school with a bald head, and everybody used to crack jokes on me about my bald head. 10, 15 years later, everybody started getting bald heads. So it's like with the BBWs. In my opinion, the BBWs, both sides, men and women, are some beautiful, people on the inside and outside. So it's just a matter of, like Pee Wee said, how you carry yourself. And if you allow people to get to you or not. Now, on the flip side of it, when it comes to, health issues, that would be the only way that I would slide in and be like, yeah, you really need to watch your weight. You know what I mean? But shit, if you ain't having no health issues, and shit, push that weight. But once you start running into them health issues, you gotta go on the diet and you gotta slim down. But I'm just piggybacking off what Pee Wee said. It's how you carry yourself. Shit, BBWs is winning. I remember at one time when we was young, shit, we weren't fool with no big girls. Then slowly but surely we started fucking with big girls. And shit, for most of us, we gotta have a big girl. So
And so, Shank and Pee Wee, why do y'all think today's society is making men feel like they gotta have the model size? Why do you think it's so influential right now?
Well, that came from, and then I'm gonna let you slide in, Pee Wee. That came from white America, because I
Right.
done a demonstration on TikTok. Why do white men have problems with plus size white women? So that whole
Mm-hmm.
stereotype really came from white men, and in the white society. Because believe it or not, the majority, you gonna catch a black dude that's not gonna really fuck with a BBW, but most of us do
Mm-hmm.
fuck with BBWs. Most of us
Mm-hmm.
do. And what happens is when the insecurities start to kick in with a BBW, like if it's a BBW and you're in a relationship with a guy, no matter what the guy tells you what the problem is, you're gonna always assume that it's your weight. But
Right.
most of the times it don't be your weight.
Your weight.
It be something else. However, when the insecurities kick in off the gate, you could just be honest with me. I know it's because I'm fat, and the nigga be like, "What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody mentioning shit about you being fat."
In
Oh,
fact,
yes it
right.
is, yes it is, yes it is. It's because I'm fat, and like I said, most of us don't have a problem with BBWs. It be the insecurities that start to kick in, and then the BBWs assume that it's about their weight. Go ahead, Pee Wee.
I'm gonna say first of all, social media. Like motherfuckers be one like, it's some beautiful big women, yo. Like I just can't like, especially I gotta say this. Most big women have some beautiful fucking faces. They're like they pretty as shit, right? But at the same time, it's the man who continue to think that I don't I'm because believe me, if I'm with you, I'm gonna hold your hand, I'm gonna flaunt you, and I'm not gonna add to your insecurity. But like Shank said, if it's something that you see that you have a problem with, you need to address that. Your health issues, or you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. That's because if I'm with you, that means I like you, I'm attracted to you, because I'm not gonna be with nobody that I'm not attracted to. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little vain because I need to be able to look. I don't care if you got the covers up, but I need to be able to look you in your face. I need to see something pretty when I look in there. When I kiss you, I need to be able to look you in your face. You know what I mean? But a lot of these guys, you got to look at what social media. Now I stay on social media, and the thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie. Like I look at these women all day on social media, on Facebook, Instagram. I look at them, but they not the only ones that I'm attracted to. Because listen, I know with that it's going it. And to be honest, some of that shit comes with problems. Because most of the prettiest women that I dated that was that size, they was the most ones that was more insecurity than a big girl. They had more problems than a woman that was thick. I'm like, dang, psychological problems. You feel what I'm saying? I can feel I can say, babe, I love all this. It's not gonna be mine. Like I love all this. I'm going. I love all of it.
You breaking up? You was breaking up.
Oh, I had one come outside, but I had one female that I used to like. I don't have no problem with holding your stomach or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna let you know if you in my space. I'm gonna let you know that you appreciate it. It's not gonna be like, but a lot of these guys they looking at what other people looking at. I'm looking at being happy and being comfortable and being able to communicate with who I'm fucking with. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it ain't what you see, it's what I see when I turn over, when I walk, or when we go out together. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be like I'm not gonna be like, but a lot of these people, a lot of these guys, they want show like I can show off my big girl and be happy when they be like, man, that nigga, he holding her hand. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right in this space. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they want show pieces, but what is the showpiece bringing you any kind of peace though? You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I need. I'm gonna look at them and be like, man, yeah, she is pretty. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful all way inside and out. I don't care if another person don't like what I see. Like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I see a beautiful person when I look at, you know what I mean? When I look at my girl or I look at a big woman, I'll be like, man, she cute as shit. You know what I mean? I ain't worrying about Because the thing about it is, and I ain't gonna lie, like some of the best sex that I had is with a bigger woman versus a smaller woman. Because a smaller woman think that I'm supposed to do all the work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shit, a big girl puts that shit down. She gonna
That's
show you
good.
like this. A big girl will show you, gonna tell you that gonna show you like, listen, nigga, you ain't doing nothing. Bring that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like she got something to prove, and I wanted to prove it all to me. You understand what I'm saying? So like, and she gonna participate. I need somebody to participate. Bring the same energy that I'm bringing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some of them other women that they just supposed to lay there. They don't supposed to do this. They don't. Man, you are for real. Excuse my language. You a dead fuck. Come on now, like, cause you pretty or you cute or you think or come on now, like I'm listen. I'm just as fine as you is. You know how to do. Like, you good. You look good, but I look good too.
Let me
You know?
slide. Let me slide in, Pee Wee, just for a second. What females had to realize, whether it's BBWs, whether it's a dime, regardless what shape you are, regardless your complexion, y'all gotta start listening to y'all men. That's where it all starts at, and that's where it all begins. Because, like Pee Wee said, you got to be that man's piece. Now, if he can get his piece from a BBW over a chick that look like Beyonce, he gonna fool around with the chick that look like Beyonce. I ain't gonna lie now. He gonna hit and miss with the female that look like Beyonce, but his home, his heart is gonna be with that BBW. Vice versa now. If you a BBW and you not giving him his piece, and he run across any other kind of female that's giving him that piece, he gonna play around with you, hitting all that. But his heart and his home is gonna be where he get his peace from. Ladies, please listen to me. When it comes to a man, it's all about our peace.
Miss
Especially,
Parker.
go ahead.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to think because even look at this right here. She said, because I'm trying to understand where the so I'm asking this to say, so you're saying that how many tires? So you're saying that the man, it's okay for the man to mess around because the BBW is gonna
See,
be
see what
his
I'm
home.
saying? See what I'm
I'm
saying?
just asking.
Let me slide in. It went all over y'all heads.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't
yo.
listen to a damn thing that Shank Rock just said.
We'll say it again so we can understand. Put it in women's
All
terms.
right, let me put it in a woman's term. Let me put it in a woman's term. A
What
man
the fuck?
is gonna roll with that woman that gives him peace, and that man will be faithful to that woman that gives him that peace. Is that better, ladies? Miss Parker, Callie, is that better?
Okay,
That's
Doug.
way better because Shank
All
was
right.
saying, "You look." She said, "Look what Diva said." No, ma'am. She said, "No, ma'am." Exactly. We heard him loud and clear.
Nah, I'm gonna let Pee Wee take over. Go ahead and slide in, Pee Wee.
Hey, no, don't let me.
So, Pee Wee,
See
now
y'all.
I'm gonna ask you the same thing. So, do you feel like because you got a woman and she's a BBW long that a man is gonna go, it's okay for the man to go cheat with the Beyonce long as the BBW gives him peace, and I'm gonna go hit the other women, but I just need my peace from you so I can make you, you know what I'm saying, you can keep it home because that's it. If you mess with me,
But
That
you mess with me.
that's
It's
not
no
what I'm
cheating.
saying. Let me slide back in. Let me slide back in, and then I'm gonna give y'all the floor. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just using an example, but then I put the other example on the table for the man. Let's just be honest. Yeah, it's some men out here that cheat. However, it's some men out here that don't cheat. All men don't cheat. So as I'm rephrasing it, the man, if you give him peace, he gonna be faithful to you all day long. You gonna have his heart all day long. Let's focus on the man that don't cheat. Let's focus on that 1%. Because I know ladies feel like all of them cheat. But let's just focus on that one man out of a trillion that don't cheat. And let's say that's the man that your ass got. All right. That man with the BBWs, And like I said, like Pee Wee said, with the BBWs, the women, they be pretty as a motherfucker. I'm keeping it 100. Feet be done. Feet be clean. They always smell good. They very, very pretty. Diva
Hello.
Flow says, I'm my
Yo.
man, peace. He don't need another one.
Exactly, Diva Flow.
I got y'all. Y'all slide in. I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead.
Look what else they
No.
said. Wait a minute, hold on, Pee Wee. Let me see Shane. Don't run. No, 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 no.
Who said
Read
that?
this one. I
Look
heard
at
that
y'all.
man may
Look
see,
at all
but
of
his
y'all.
heart is a no, sir.
Look at
I
all
do
y'all.
not agree. Break that down, please.
Oh shit.
Hey, make sure all of y'all that's in the chat that's coming for me, make sure y'all pull up tonight. I got something for all of y'all. Make sure y'all pull up tonight on my
Yeah.
demonstration. I got y'all. Y'all slide in.
Yeah.
So let's get to this.
Listen, once again, I'm gonna let Shank handle stay in his. I'm gonna let Shank stay in his own lane with that one, right? Far as I'm just saying, I'm not saying like everybody wanted to be sacred, have a sacred and a loyal relationship, right? Like me, it's like I think Miss Kylie beautiful, but everybody already know I got a girl. I'm just flirting. I'm just fucking with Miss Kylie. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if I had no girl, I'd be on your heels, Miss Kylie. I'm just saying the truth. I try, and like I said, I'm not the best at. I flirt. My girl know I flirt a lot. You feel me? But at the same time, everybody wants some loyalty and be sacred in their relationship. You understand? Don't nobody wants to, because you know what I mean. Like I can be faithful. You know what I mean? I have been faithful. This time around, is it hard? Yeah, it's hard because listen, I had to realize that I'm a benefit, not a liability no more. I work a job. I got my own shit. I got my own money. I used to be a liability. So with me coming up financially, socially, all that stuff, gave me more confidence. Whereas though I'm not gonna let nobody come in and break the peace in my home. Now, do we beef? Yeah, we beef, right? And I don't like this shit because I gotta control the temperature in my house. So when she get on her shit, I get out the fucking house. I leave. Where I go, I ain't going to no other woman's house though. I ain't going to you know what I mean? I go to my sister's house. I drive to Baltimore. I drive to Philly. I drive anywhere just to give her a space. And then because I can't handle nobody talking to me crazy. I'm a respectful man, and I stand in a man position. As of today, I stand in a man position, and I'm gonna take care. I take care of my kids. I do all that. As being a man, I'm responsible and I'm respectable. So I ain't gonna let no sister or no woman nowhere else take that from me. You want to talk crazy? Okay, go ahead and talk crazy by yourself. I'm out. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, like it's not that. It's not. I got peace in my house. She my peace. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can talk to her about everything. Like I always wanted somebody that's gonna be my friend. We in a relationship, we lovers, we homies, and we friends. I mean, I can do everything with you. I can fuck with you, I can hang with you, and we can roll together. You understand what I'm saying? That's the relationship, the healthy relationship for me. You
Can I
understand what I'm saying? So
ask you a question, Pee Wee? So,
sure.
does peace come when we've talked about this before. And
Mm-hmm.
women know when they are disrespecting you. Men know
Mm-hmm.
when they are disrespecting you when it comes to your woman and your relationship. Isn't
Mm-hmm.
there boundaries? Isn't there ways that you prevent that instead of saying, oh, I ain't getting peace at home, so that's where I get my peace? Isn't that cheating?
Well, hold up. I don't understand how you
I'm
framing the
saying
question, Miss
that
Parker.
when we're in relationships with men or women, we are at an age now where it's not just about the peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace doesn't mean you go cheat.
Oh, hell no. Because
Peace doesn't mean
I
you
mean,
go to another
I,
woman and you allow women or men to come in and destruct what y'all have. You get what I'm saying?
oh, hell no. But the thing about it is, well, this basically what Shank was saying. If I'm not getting peace at home, I'm going to go find it somewhere else. That's what anything. If you're not getting fucked at home, you're going to find somebody eventually to start fucking. Or you're going to talk to your mate about, listen, we need to fuck more. That's just the way. If you don't got that kind of relationship, then y'all what? Because and then people communication is always the key in any relationship. If I can't talk to you, if we can't sit down and talk, I'm not talking about I yell at you and you not listening to me, you yell at me and I'm not listening to you. I'm talking about have a conversation about what is the problem, what can I do better to make our relationship better, right? If we can't sit down, listen. One thing about me and my girl today is like this. Yo, if we upset, we're not talking. We will revisit this when we can talk man to woman. When I can hear you and you can hear me. When I'm not deflecting and you're not deflecting. Right? So if we can't have these kind of conversations, this is called everybody, like a lot of people, immature people think that intimacy is sex. Intimacy is being able to connect on an emotional level of understanding.
Mm.
I understand you. I see your point. You understand me. You see my point. We don't have to agree to our points, but we have a clear emotional understanding of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I might not like what she listen. Nobody's going to be perfect. Anybody you meet ain't going to do everything that you like to do, that you like them to do, or they're going to do something that you don't like. But are you going to take the 10 things that they do like? You want to let that one thing negate the 10 things that you do like about this person, or the piece that she do bring or he bring to you, and just being around you most of the time, or just because he like go play basketball on the weekends and you think you should do something else, you gonna let that tear the whole relationship tear the whole relationship down. You understand what I'm saying? And also, even in a relationship, everybody needs their personal space. I need my personal space sometimes. Sometimes I don't want her in my space. Sometimes she don't want me in her space. Sometimes everybody get in moods where as though, listen, I just want to be left alone. Can you respect that without having your teenage, immature, young feelings hurt and say, all right, baby, all right, you got that. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go downstairs. You ain't even gotta leave the house. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch TV, or I'm gonna go out back and fuck with my car, or whatever you gonna do, just so she can have her space.
Let me slide in, Pee Wee. Miss Parker, put
Yes.
that comment on the screen for Pee Wee to see. Pee Wee, address that comment.
I can't see. Hold up.
She said, I disagree. Sex is important, but it's not everything. This is a woman's world. Now we call the shots. It's no longer what man demands. Go get your piece. See if you come home. See if you have a home to come to. Big facts. I know that's right, Donald.
Hold up. Ho. No. See, I don't know what she twisting the words. People will mess up. I did not say me, right? I'm gonna fix the peace in my house if it's not no peace in my house. And it's that's the thing about it is she's saying women run the world, right? But who making all the decisions?
We do.
You know what I'm saying? You say, so you think
they run the world, but we walk.
Right, you feel me? So even with that situation, that's why women lose out on a lot of good men, because they think that you can come and run a man. I'm not the kind of man that you gonna be able to just come and run.
Wake them up, Pee Wee. Wake them up, Pee Wee.
It depends on where you, because if you got a man, a man is not going to stand for certain things from a woman, and a woman is not going to stand for certain things from a man. You have to respect each other's perspective.
But when the perspective leaves, what? When they not understanding and respecting.
How do a perspective leave when we always working on we always trying to see we always trying to see things from each other's views, not just from my view. See, the thing about it is a man can be open-minded and a woman can be open-minded. If everybody only closed-minded to their own dependence and their own perceptions, then we ain't going nowhere. How can we grow together, right? How can we grow together or achieve anything together when we both going two different ways? See, the thing about it is, I know how to make a good. See, this is what I learned. I needed to be with somebody that know how to make a good decision for both of us when I'm not present or when she's not present. I'm gonna make a healthy decision, not just me being selfish and self-centered. I'm gonna make a decision that both of us are gonna benefit from. And if I can't make that decision, I'm gonna call her and ask her what she thinks.
Thank you. Preach, Pee Wee.
It's called being considerate. See, that's the thing about it. Everybody want to run. It's nobody running a relationship. It's our every relationship that you let your friends. I don't talk to my friend. I talk to my friends about my relationship. I don't take advice from my friends about my relationship.
Wake them up. Now let's stay right there, Pee Wee. Let's stay
Oh,
right
shit.
there. Now, Pee Wee said it's our relationship. So now when you got other people in your relationship, if you involve in other people in your that's just like me and Pee Wee. Me and Pee Wee can talk about everything in the world. Pee Wee ain't coming to me about his relationship. I ain't going to Pee Wee about my relationship. You get where I'm coming from? So when either or, because you got a lot of messy men out here that will take their relationship to their homies and their family members and stuff like that. You got a lot of women that take their relationships to their friends. That's where
I do.
let me finish, Miss Parker, and I'm gonna let
Is he talking about us, Tasha?
Yes.
I can now if y'all want me to now. I can. But that's where the relationship no longer, as Pee Wee, I'm going off the wise words of Pee Wee now. That's when the relationship no longer becomes our relationship and it becomes other folks' relationships. Slide in, Pee Wee.
Over.
So
But
Pee Wee, let me
I
ask
just
you
was
a
reading.
question. Hold on, Pee Wee. Let me
Go
cut
ahead.
in.
Mm-hmm.
So when things are going hold on. My little sister said, that's my little sister, y'all. She said, I personally don't need advice from friends. I know right from what is just what I want to deal with. I'm just saying. Absolutely. So this be my thing, Pee Wee. When you have nobody to talk to, when you try to make that communication thing work out, you know what I'm saying? And my problem has always been it never be boundaries set. It's always allowing people to come into the relationship and it's always an excuse of, well, I don't say nothing when you talk to such and such, and I don't talk. You talk to such, and it's like that's not a realistic relationship. You get what I'm saying? Where we
I get
don't
you.
have boundaries, where we not communicating, where I can't say I don't like this. I feel disrespected. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Who do I talk to?
Who
Why keep those
first you
people?
need
I can't
when you
communicate
need to
that
talk to the person. Even this the thing about it is, if I said something to you more than if I said something to you and I brought it to your attention, right, and you continuous to do it, that means what respect level do you have for me?
Yes.
Right? That's what that means. That means what respect level do you have for me? And after you say something to me and I continue to do it, that means what respect level do I have for you? So somewhere in there, it's a low level of respect for the other person. Because listen, if it's going to interrupt our emotional and spiritual connection, right, then I need to remove it, regardless of how much I need to remove it. Now, if it's something that's not feasible, or I don't see, because I need to know, because I'm going to ask questions. Well, why do you feel that way? Because that's the thing about it. People don't ever want to ask questions. You can't talk to people because everybody only want to see things from their perspectives. And it might not, and a lot of times, especially to men, I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff that y'all come up with don't make sense to us. It just don't, we don't see it the same way, it don't make sense to us. Like you cool with me talking to this person at first, and you ain't nipping in the bud. And you also said it, and you said boundaries. Some people don't have boundaries in their relationships, which is crazy because by me setting a boundary, allow me to let you know what I will and what I won't accept. Like coming into my relationship now, I listen. These are my boundaries. I don't like this. I don't like that. And whatever boundaries you have, I'm going to respect them. You understand what I'm saying? So, to address the comment, like I don't go looking for some, because listen, if I don't have no emotional connection with you, I'm not looking for no peace from you. I'm not like that's like saying that I expect something from somebody to give you something from somebody. I expect something to get something from somebody that I don't know. Who fault did I put that expectation on them? Me. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times we put unrealistic expectations on our partners, or we put unspoken expectations on our. How do I know what your expectation is of me if you never tell me? How do I know what you expect from me if you never voiced it? You understand what I'm saying? How do I know? Man, my sponsor, we was talking about sometimes the invisible people. What the invisible people is. The invisible people is the stuff that go on in your mind that I can't see, that you're not talking about. That you're not bringing forth. Like you have thoughts in your mind, right? And you're not sharing them with me. So, but every time something happens, I notice you get a little bit irritated there. You get a little. So I'm like, well, where is this coming from? Because whatever thoughts going on in your mind, I can't see what your mind telling you. So this shit is invisible to me. Only way I understand what's going on is if you communicate it. I can't do nothing about that. I don't know what's going on. So, but I'm fighting all these invisible people when I come in the house because you ain't telling me what's going on. And I'm getting emotionally slammed, emotionally slapped, pushed around, and I'm like, damn, well, I ain't did nothing to you, but went to work and came home. Or if you think that I'm doing something, ask me if I'm doing it. Now, if you, this is a lot of things. A lot of women, and I dealt with a lot of women over my time on this earth. You ask me for honesty, and then when I give it to you, you don't like it. You said you want me to be honest now, because I tell you, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to tell you a lie? I would rather tell you the truth, but can you handle the truth? And a lot of times people ain't prepared. You ask questions. Lesson. Let me tell you the short story. Lesson I learned as a teenager. My youngest son mother. My oldest son mother. And you know what I mean, she pretty, she cute, she fat, she all that. You know what I mean? But I used to be insecure because I didn't believe I got her for real. But I used to be insecure. So every time she go out, I would go in her pocketbook, find little phone numbers and stuff like that. And we end up fighting. And I'm like this, you know what I mean? And I'm doing that. And you know what? My mother helped her fuck me up one day. They banked me. My mother and my oldest son mother. Right? I was like 16 years old. And I was like, Ma, I didn't understand that. Like, why would you help her do that? So my mother told me this, and I never forget this shit. Word for word, verbatim, she said, don't look for things you don't want to find, and don't ask questions you really don't want to know the answers to. A lot of people in relationships ask questions that they really don't want to know the answers to. Or you think you're prepared to handle the answer, but you're really not prepared to. You understand what I'm saying? So like in a relationship, I just think that I don't need to bring everybody into I can vent to Shank about my relationship. Well, yo, she did this and she did that and she did that. What do you think that? Yeah, that's venting. That means I'm getting it out. Right? That don't mean to say I'm gonna leave her because she did something that I didn't like. Right? But I ain't asking for no. I just need you. You know how you sometimes you don't want no person to get. You don't want no advice. You don't want no opinion. Or you just wanted somebody to listen to you. You understand what I'm saying? So people keep bringing other people into their relationships, and then when they go try and experiment with their friend told you that don't got a man or don't got no woman, then you sitting there lonely and shit over your friend house. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, that's how I see it, Miss Parker.
Salute
Can you
to
hear me, Miss
everyone
Parker?
in the chat. Salute to everybody who's been speaking. My
Shane,
bad.
how do I bring y'all back on the screen?
The same way you took us off.
I don't know.
There you go, fumbling around with stuff. You ain't got no business fumbling around with, Miss Parker. Look at you. Look at her. Just got everything all messed up. Look at her.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Now, can you
Hey.
just leave?
There you
Can
go.
you just
You want to
leave it at
piggyback
that?
off of what he said?
What'd you say, sister?
I would like for Shank to piggyback off of what Pee Wee said.
No, let Callie slide in.
Yeah, she been in the bushes.
Yeah, Kelly, how do you feel?
Um, Shank. I don't like what you said. Pee Wee. I partially like what you said.
What you didn't like about what Shank said, though, sister?
Well, he cleared it up. It was the Beyonce
Yeah.
thing.
And go ahead, Callie. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro. You good. Go ahead. Is anybody dropping links in the chat, or do you need me to go down there?
No, I dropped everything. Shank, are you going live today? We have my little sister who pulled up. We have her energy in the
Who's that?
chat. She's
Tish?
never been to your channel, Shank.
Who's that? Tish?
Yep.
Salute, Tish. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. All 100 of y'all ain't gonna come up over there on my channel and bank me now.
Oh, we are.
I don't want all
I
100 of
will.
y'all pulling up, banking me.
You definitely gonna get dumped, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Tish
okay.
said, but I do believe that her people shouldn't be in a relationship, or that they do need
Mm-mm.
time to fully commit to themselves and help. That way they don't bring it into another relationship.
I think that they should not be in a relationship. Hurt people hurt people.
Well, then most of us wouldn't be in relationships, but I do agree. I think
No,
that's part of the issues, you know, when we get in relationships, because I've been on that side of the fence. When I just got out of a relationship, I was hurt. Then I jumped straight in a relationship and I ended up hurting that person off of what I went through in my previous relationship.
that's called rebounding. And the thing about it is with that is, and it's absolutely true. Hurt people hurt people. But the thing about it is, how do you get over the hurt? You have to give yourself time to process through the feelings and emotions of hurt. Else you, and I said this before. I'm quite sure everybody heard me say this before. If I don't, I will, I will take the same hurt into the next relationship, and then I'm wondering what happened in that relationship. And we always want to point the finger at the other person instead of looking at self. We always want to point the finger at what they did or what they doing. Okay, so what? Because Steve Harvey said this before. He said, if I learn more about how I'm treating her versus how much he or how she's treating me, we would be a lot more better for each other. But if people are so selfish or only want what they want for themselves, they're not even considering how you doing or what you're doing to the other person. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm so self-centered, self-absorbed, that I don't learn about how I'm treating her, but how she's treating me. And it should be how we treat each other. Because if you a person and I can't say this for everybody because the person might be hurting, but you treat this person like gold. You know what I mean? You there, you explain, you do all that stuff, but you still getting rebuttal. It ain't me, it's you. Because I ain't showing no but love, concern, and care, and you keep hitting me with hate, hurt, and harm. Oh man, I ain't And a lot of people don't even know how to go into a healing process. That's why I said that's like my first demonstration. Why is healing necessary? Because I need to go through a healing for myself. So when I encounter, it's something about healing when you encounter toxicity. It's because you can see it. Why? Because I've been there before. You know when a person toxic, and you know when you see red flags, you're like, wow, or a person jump off or start cracking slick or that. No, sister, I ain't the one for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's well because, and a lot of times it's become for real. They come from I hate to say, like, men not stepping up, men being afraid to speak their mind because they live under another, because they live under her roof and they don't want to be homeless. Men just taking stuff like that. So then when he get enough or he get tired and he leave, then you treat the next man like that. But this man ain't in that position. You can't treat everybody the same. Every relationship, if you treat everybody the same, you will never be in a relationship, because it's the person that you're in a relationship that brings certain things about. That's why, like Saint said earlier, I no disrespect to nobody, but you see the man that got all these pretty women, but then one day you see him with the most unattractive woman. I'm not going to call her anything, most unattractive woman, but you don't know how that unattractive woman treat him or takes care of him or treats him the way that the beautiful woman didn't. So you like, oh, he left her for her. Well, he left her for that. You damn right. He left her for that. Why? Because she's bringing something, like Shank said, peace, love, compassion, understanding, support. She's bringing that to the table when the beautiful girl couldn't, because she thought she was too pretty to do her part. Everybody got a position to play. Or you gonna play your position, or you gonna lack and let another person step in and get you put off the court because you don't want to take no directions, or you don't want to listen to the person you in a relationship with.
So you're saying that, okay, so are you saying that we should listen to the man and feel
No,
disrespect in order for
we
him to
should
continue? That's what I'm asking. I'm a little confused.
no, we should listen to each other. We should listen to each other. It's nobody in a relationship. It's called, how do we establish, first and foremost, how do we establish relationships? Through what? Every relationship that you established, that you got today, started with what? Besides your family, started with what? Communication.
Mm-hmm.
It started with some kind of communication. And then that's how, in that communication, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some similarities was pointed out. Some differences was pointed out. So once we see our differences and our similarities, and they all don't come at one time, because you just don't be able to cover all that stuff. But somebody do something that you don't like, and you didn't realize that you didn't put that in the scenario. So you got to point that out to me. No, I don't like that. I know how to say no, I don't like that. And if you're dealing with the thing, a lot of a person, some things is not rejection. It's by my boundaries. I'm not rejecting you because I tell you I don't like that. I'm setting my boundary.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, they will take it as rejection. Oh, he rejected me. He didn't. I didn't reject you. I told you what I don't like and what I'm not going to accept.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying no, I did this or no, babe, no, check this out. I don't like that. And you don't, and you ask me why, I'm gonna be able to explain to you why I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying?
So when
If
it
you can't
doesn't stop,
explain,
so when you tell your partner that something is bothering you, you don't like it, and it doesn't stop, to a woman like me, I think automatically like it's something going on. You get what I'm saying? Because I've opened up and said, hey, this don't look right. This don't feel right to me. You know what I'm saying? It just seems inappropriate. And it's like you tell the person, and it's like argument. You know what I'm saying? It's like an argument. I'm just using me as a perfect example due to someone I used to mess with, and it was like I don't like these phone calls. You know, it would be presented that this other woman had a boyfriend or a man, and it's like, but she's calling my man and doing all of this inappropriate stuff, like things that I think is inappropriate. I don't call men all hours of the day and all hours of the night. And then it was a point to where the man was like, no disrespect to you, Shank, but it was just like my man was like, at that time was like, well, her boyfriend doesn't know how to talk to her about these problems because he's not there. And it was like, so my man comforts her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you said.
There you go, messing with the audio, Miss Parker. Now, what you done done
No,
to Miss
I
Callie?
didn't. Callie fell off.
But
Go ahead, Trey.
So I'm just asking y'all as men, is that appropriate? You know what I'm saying? When you do take the problems and it's not being corrected, and then when it does, when you go, you know, when you do bring it to your partner, it's like they lost their best friend. So I'm like, why are we arguing about another woman that has a man? Why are we why is my feelings not being taken into consideration?
yeah. So, all right. After having to talk about this, right? Is he? Did he assure you that it wasn't the way that you appeared? It appeared to be, because I still have female friends. I have female friends. You know what I mean? And I think it's good to have for males to have female friends and for females to have male friends. Because when you don't want to listen to me, it's crazy about I could say the same thing and your friend can say the same thing in a different way, but you will get it from him, but you won't get it from me.
Yep. Preach. Preach.
Why? Because the emotional tension that you have for me, you don't have for him. So you're listening to him versus challenging me when there's no need to challenge. You understand what I'm saying?
So
So
I'm asking you now, is that okay? When you just said communication is the key. So if communication is
no,
the
it's not okay.
and
It's
you
not
find
okay.
something inappropriate, and I'm saying it's not saying you a man can't have women friends. That's not it at all. It's about the respect
Mhm.
level of it. So as a friend, don't your friends know appropriate times to call, appropriate times, you know, this, that, and the, you know what I'm saying? They know their boundaries because they know that you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, but if they my friends and she understand that they my friend, everybody's shit is different. Let me say that.
Yes.
You might what you might see as disrespectful or whatever, somebody else might not see that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But if one of my female friends call me a certain time of night, and she asks me who that is, and I can tell her who it is, and she done seen us interact with each other, or she done seen us around, because no woman that I'm friends with, I should not, I should, any woman that I'm a friend with, I should be able to introduce her to my significant other.
Right.
If I
Right.
can't introduce her to my significant other, you damn right, something going on right there. Right?
Yes.
And once once you tell me what the problem is, and I assure you it's nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And I continue, and it continue. I gotta make sure that you ensure that, and even if you say, "Well, all right, I don't like it." Okay, you don't like it, but it's all right. But that's my friend, and I'm not gonna choose my friend that way. Even if I mean, me, I'm gonna just be like, "Yo, she ain't comfortable with you, so we gonna have to cut down or cut back on whatever it is until she feel comfortable." Because I don't live with my friend, I live with her. I
Yes.
ain't, I ain't, I ain't in love with my friend. I'm in
And
love with
that's
her.
why the problem had arose again, because when I had said made this, you know, awareness of this, it was excuses of why he should keep talking to this woman. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me feeling like at that moment, like my man's supposed to be like, well, dang, baby, I'm thinking he would be like, I didn't know we was making you feel this way. Even with the phone
Mm-hmm.
calls, like I said, from sun up to sundown, the phone, you know what I'm saying? I already know who it
Mm-hmm.
is. I call by and see the number, and I'm like, dang, this is inappropriate. And how does she have a man when she's calling all day, and when she gets emotionally stressed, she called him and he lifts up. But I'm sitting here like, what about the days I was stressed out and in a dark place? He never asked me, was I okay? He ain't comforting me in my wants and needs. So that's why I'm saying, you know, there was a problem. It got to be boundaries. Where do the respect come in?
I don't think it's disrespect. It's the depths of it depends on how deep the depths of the relationship was between the two people.
But if
It's one of
it's
my best friends.
ongoing, that's what I'm saying. If it's ongoing to where I say something to you and it's like you're upset at me, like why do I gotta quit talking to her? Why? You like you lost your best friend? Do I got the right to feel like what's going on? It's more going on than what I'm thinking. What my intuition is telling me.
Right. Yes. As you sometimes then you got to come back to yourself and ask yourself some question. Were you jealous of that relationship? It could be. Um, do y'all communicate as much as him and her do?
No.
There might be a problem there. It might be a problem there. So I would get jealous if my girl talked to somebody else more than she talked to me. So now, yeah, I'm jealous. There ain't no problem with saying I'm jealous. There's no
Yeah.
problem with saying you jealous. You
Yeah.
fucking hear me? Yeah, I get jealous. Like, but you giving her more attention than you giving me.
Yes.
You giving him more attention than you giving me.
Yes.
Now, if it's a friend, if it's a family member or some shit like that, I ain't jealous of no shit like that. That's your
No,
family. I know you gonna
absolutely
answer
not.
the phone. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely
if she
not.
just
But inappropriateness, I'm talking about 3, 4 in the morning.
Should nobody be calling nobody else persons at 3, 4 in the morning. Why you got to talk to me? Why you can't talk to the person you land next to or you live with?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just
So how do you feel
that's a
about
little
that? You want to piggyback off that, please?
It depends.
that's a
Let me
that's a
slide it.
bit much.
It
Right.
just everything depends. Like I can only speak on my side of the things. Like
Damn, I'm picking up.
I used to assume a lot. I used to do a lot of assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying, PB, like with Jackie and everything, how you was always assuming that, you know what I mean? So it's like with me, I was always assuming. So we can be assuming something that's just not true.
Thank you, brother. That was good.
And we do it a lot when we assume. That's why for me, I don't assume. That's why I had to rewire my whole mentality when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
being in a relate. You feel me, Pee Wee? I had to
Yeah.
rewire that shit when it comes to me being in a relationship with somebody, because I'm speaking on my experience. 9 times out of 10, when I was assuming shit, I was wrong. I was wrong. And it would get me in predicaments. It would get me in situations where as though it could have cost me my life. It could have cost me my freedom. You get where I'm coming from? I mean, I'm jumping out on niggas. I'm calling nigga phones, and I'm doing all kind of stupid, silly, goofy shit. Just off of I was assuming, Pee Wee.
Yeah.
If
Some
if she spoke to the neighbor, automatically I'm thinking she fucking the neighbor. I'm thinking all kind of crazy shit because I'm assuming. I'm thinking all kind of crazy shit like you my girl and you not supposed to be speaking to no other niggas. You not supposed to be talking to no other niggas. That's insane. That's ludicrous. An old man pulled me up and he said, "Young blood, do you know your old lady?" I said, huh? He said, "Do you know your old lady?" I said, "Yeah, I know my old lady." He said, will your old lady cheat on you or will your old lady not cheat on you? I said, I said, the bitch probably would cheat on me. And you know what he told me? He said, then young blood, you don't need to be with that woman then. If
yeah.
you feels as though that woman will cheat on you, then you do not need to be with that woman. You need to be with a woman. You need to be with a young lady that you can trust. That's what the women talk about when y'all talk about trust. So if it goes for the women, then it got to go for the men. Just like women
Mm-hmm.
want us and expect us to trust them, y'all got to trust us. And it took me a while to rewire my mentality and understand. And then let me even go deeper. First and foremost, a girlfriend, it's not even like I got papers on her. Don't take it the wrong way, ladies. It's not like I walked her down the aisle and stood before God. So I really don't got no say so what she do. Now, if it's my wife, different story. But I'm getting that I had to rewire my whole mentality when it comes to these relationships. And a lot of us have to rewire ourselves when it comes to these relationships. It's like what Pee Wee said. We get into these relationships already assuming that this is how the relationship's supposed to go. Why do it supposed to go that way? Because I said so. It don't work. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
No, I just making sure y'all can hear me. Okay, go ahead. So, Shank, you feel like because you didn't walk, I don't know where the screen went at. I don't know how to get my screen back because I can't see. I see a home screen. So sorry, guys. I don't know how to get my screen back. But so Shank, you are feeling like because you didn't walk a woman down the aisle, that what does that give you rights to? You know, I mean, I'm trying to understand.
When you look at it from a grown folks mentality, when you look at it, when you put it in perspective, I'm speaking on a grown folks level. When you put it in this proper perspective, you know, if you go and you talk to anybody, if you go and you seek counseling from anyone, that's the first thing they're going to say. They're going to ask you, they're going to say, Shank, was that your wife? No, that wasn't my wife. That was my girlfriend. And the first thing they're going to tell me is, well, you really don't have no rights, but I live with her. But did you walk her down the aisle? What stopped you from walking this lady down the aisle? See, all of that comes into play when you rewire your mentality when it comes to these relationships. We get in these relationships and we think in elementary school. We think in middle school, high school. We're not really putting these relationships into proper perspective. And that's why we go wrong when we get in these relationships. We are always worried about the wrong shit when we in these relationships. I did it before.
All right, let me say something, Shank. But if you're in a committed relationship, right? And some shit should be unspoken. Like I expect you to be loyal to me. You expect me to be loyal to you, right? To protect the sanction of our relationship, right? And a lot of people do assume, and you're right about the marriage thing. You're definitely right about that. But if I say we're in a committed relationship, I expect certain things from you the same way you expect certain things from me, right? So if I expect you to be loyal to me, if you expect me to be loyal to you, I expect you to be loyal to me. Now, when it comes down to somebody stepping outside the relationship or whatever the case may be, it's gonna hurt. It don't fucking feel good. But at the same time, I don't have really what can I say? But except for we are in a committed relationship and I expect you to be loyal to you. You can hold up your part of the commitment. Because committed means I'm committed to this union. Whether we're married or not, it don't got to say papers. It ain't got to be no papers on there, in my opinion. It ain't got to be no papers on there. Ain't got to be nothing. Don't let another nigga stick his thing in you. And I'm not going to stick my thing in another female. Now, what a person, because for real, we have control over nobody but ourselves. From that point on, I have to make a decision. Do I want to leave or do I want to stay? A lot of times, people stay in a relationship because either they love a person or they don't feel that they can do any better, or they skid, or they don't want to start over. These are the reasons that people do not leave a relationship. When like my girl made it clear, like if I ever catch you cheating, relationship over.
Right,
Done.
and that's what I'm saying.
Deal.
Not to cut you off, Pee Wee. That's what I'm saying. So that's when we in these relationships, we hurt ourselves when we be in these relationships because we keep allowing the shit that we are not happy with. We keep allowing it to take place. Go ahead, Pee Wee. My
Right.
bad.
Once again, Once again, and Ms. Parker, you heard me say this before. If I'm in a relationship, you can, and it continues to go a certain way, and you accept disrespect, unloyal relationship, you gotta actually so long. Because it's not on the person. The person gonna do what you want. Anybody gonna do what you allow them to do to you. Period. They're gonna if you don't allow it, they're not gonna do it. If they lay the ground like, listen, I catch you cheating, we done. And like you can face and say when they serious, I don't care how much it's hurt, how much it's gonna feel, how much I'm gonna miss you, it's over with.
And let me slide in. This was probably like about 7 years ago, 8 years ago. You know, I was, you know, in a relationship with somebody, and she felt as though that I didn't love her because I didn't act jealous. I didn't show that side. But like I had told her the same thing that I'm telling y'all, I had to rewire my mentality when it comes to relationships. Like we would be actually out and we'd be at a club and, you know, a nigga try to push up on her. Like I might go to the bar to get her some drinks. And when I come back, you know, a nigga might be right there trying to holler at her, and she be expecting for me to, you know, get out on the nigga and all of that. And my younger, that was the dumb shit that I would do. But once I rewired my mentality, first thing I said to her, I said, it's up to you to allow the nigga to stay there and continue to holler at you. That ain't up to me. Because the first thing, if I would have reacted and if I would have done something to the nigga, the first thing people would have said to me was, what, Pee-wee? They'd have been like, Shank, if you had to tell that nigga to get from around your girl, then your girl allowed it.
Right. Right. Exactly. Because listen, if that's the same way with man or woman. If anybody approach you or try to holler at you, it's up to you to tell them they're in a relationship. Now, people use that as a lie. They might be single when this not be interested, but they'd be like, "I'm not interested." They can't tell the truth. They don't want to feel like they're rejecting or a person to think what they worried about what the person gonna think if they tell them no. No, it's up. It's if anything that come into your space, you allow it to come into your space. The person allowed it to come into their space. It ain't got nothing to do with what's going on at home, whatever the case. And it's like I said before. If I allow you into, the only way you get in is if I let you in. And if she lets you in or he lets you in, then you allow them to come in. You allow them to enter into your relationship. You allow them because you know by them entering into your relationship, it's going to cause some confusion, some conflict.
And then I'm gonna let you finish, Pee-wee. Let me just slide in for a second. And the hardest thing that I had to learn, see, I'm basing it off of my experience, so this is just my perspective. The hardest thing that I had to learn was some of my relationships, and I'm just being honest with y'all. Some of my relationships, I could probably count at least 2 of my relationships. I pushed her to the nigga. I pushed the 2 girlfriends. I pushed them to somebody. And so I know people might say, but how can you push them? I did, out of my jealousy, out of my insecurities. You feel me, Pee-wee? That's why I had to rewire my mentality, because I did push. I know for sure 2 females. I pushed them to the niggas. I did. I really did. And I'm just being honest. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes both men and women, we can push. Not to say that it's justified. Don't get it wrong, y'all. Not to say that it's justified. But I'm just speaking from my perspective. We can push our women to another man. Vice versa. Y'all can push y'all man to another woman. Go ahead, Pee-wee.
Absolutely. You definitely can. Because listen, man, I don't know how some people have these relationships, right? And some people just don't know how to be in a fucking relationship. Yo, you gotta ask people, and I don't care how old you is, whatever. If you never had a picture or idea of what a healthy relationship looked like, how do you know what it looked like? Because I done been in some unhealthy. I was in an unhealthy marriage. I was getting high and she was drinking, and we said anything out our mouths to each other. And then when I got here and I tried to make it work, it wasn't working because I was moving away from the hurt and she was still in it. So how long do I suppose to sit there and be verbally and emotionally abused before I say, when is enough loyalty? When is loyalty? When do you have enough of being loyal to something that's hurting you? When does that stop? Who put the measures on that? The person put the measures on that. I'm not gonna continue to be loyal and try to make something work that's not working. It's not working. We done tried, and we done tried, and we still go in circles. We like the hamster in the wheel. We go in circles. We always end up, or somebody that say they forgive you, but every time things don't work out their way, they gotta bring up something that you did or you done that. Forgive me. I ain't saying forget.
Yeah.
But if you forgive me and I sincerely forgive you, I ain't bringing that shit up. People and people walk around with emotional bullets. But what is an emotional bullet, Pee Wee? An emotional bullet is whenever you say something, I'm gonna pull this bullet out and shoot you with the same bullet every damn time, emotionally. Or you do something I don't like, or look familiar, or something that happened you happen to see something. Every time I'm like, well, you did this and you did that. And you keep pulling it out for me, but you say you forgive me. Keep shooting me with the same goddamn bullet. No. Guess what? I'm gonna get away from you, so distance will be, you can't even touch me with that no more, emotionally or mentally. So, you know what I mean? That's the way it is. You know what I mean? How a lot of times people say these abusive relationships and being in abusive relationships, and then you got to ask yourself why did you accept that? What was it about me that said that it's all right to accept what I was accepting for so long? Because it got to be something going on with you. Because everybody gets, Ms. Parker, you ever seen a relationships where you know the relationship fucked up, you know the cat cheating or she cheating, and everybody can see it, and but him, or even he can see it, but he just accept it, and he keep continuing to accept it. It ain't nothing wrong with her or him, the ones that's doing it. It's wrong with the person that's accepting it. What's your insecurity? What is it about you that think that you can't get nobody else? What is it? What is wrong with me that I think it's all right for her to slap and punch on me and tell me it's out of love? Get the hell out of here. It got to, what is something wrong? People don't want to look at themselves. Nobody want to take accountability, because I had to tell my ex, like, you stayed through that mess. I'm not staying through it. I moved on. So I'm not staying through that bullshit. You chose to stay. I'm choosing to go. Am I wrong? No. Because I don't want the emotional and mental and abuse no more. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, what is it about? Some people just not accepting. I'm not accepting them. Like I said, I'm not accepting no woman talking to me crazy. When you get to yelling and screaming and calling me out my name and all that, I'm a man. I ain't gotta put my hands on you. I'm gonna walk away from you and leave you there. Mm-hmm. And leave you with something to wonder with, like, is he coming back? Or will he come? I done it. Walked away from some beautiful women. You ain't talking to me like that. Because guess what? I came from that. And I know why I was accepting it then. I don't have to accept it now. You understand what I'm saying? It's called growth. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't got to accept that today. Because I don't need nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. I ain't codependent on nothing that I can't get for myself. So people gotta ask themselves. Because I had to ask myself, well, why did I stay there for 13 years? And I had to answer them questions. I stayed there because I was getting high. I need somewhere to keep my clothes. I didn't think I could do it on my own. I was insecure. I accepted the abuse. I had to answer myself these questions. And then when I was like, damn, nigga, and it's crazy because the only thing I had to do was get up and be responsible for Daryl, for Pee Wee. That's all I had to do. Was get up and be responsible for Pee Wee. And I got up and been responsible for Pee Wee and the things that Pee Wee supposed to be responsible for. And now look at me now. And my relationship ain't nothing like that because guess what? Whether you go or you stay, I can still take care of me at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's it, people.
So
Well,
at the end of the day.
I appreciate this so much.
You're welcome.
Always dropping jewels. I appreciate Miss Callie. I appreciate Miss Raslin. I appreciate Shane. Pee Wee, I hope you and whoever else, you know, your partner pull up on the BBW Fantasies and Lingerie Night. It's going to be sensual. It's going to be very much respected. We're going to do games. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it up, have transparent conversation like we did tonight. We got a little bit off a track, but, you know, I'm definitely glad we had this conversation on her because a lot of us need to hear this, you know, because women like me, I've been hurt so much. You know what I'm saying? And that is my problem. I don't know how to be. I think I have a hard time of being alone, and then with other partners. And this is for men and women. We know when we're doing wrong in a relationship. We know when we're going a different way. And some people like to hang on, and this is just my opinion. Some people like to hang on and have their cake and eat it too. And that's what I don't respect out of men or women. And I don't respect women that know that men are in a relationship, but still, you know what I'm saying, do what they do, which we can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the men and women that don't set boundaries in the relationship. So it won't be confusion in the home. It won't be your piece is not piecing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Things like that. And that's where it comes to. It can't be but like you just said it, how people try to throw up what you done before. You know what I'm saying? To make what they I call it narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you try to keep finding things, well, I don't say nothing when you talk to Whoop and I ain't never say no when this, and it's like, why are we holding on to past? Why are we not talking about today? You know, and I be spilling that out to my friends too when we talk about relationship problems. Like, you know, that's not realistic in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to have your cake and ice cream and stuff like that. And it's just for women that it accepted just to have somebody in their life. You know, I see women today accepting that being the other woman, you know what I'm saying, and making side plans instead of wanting a whole man, wanting him in all that he has to give. You know what I'm saying? Not a piece of him. If you understand what I'm saying, and that's what a lot of women are settling for nowadays that I'm seeing. And men are willing to do that, you know, come up with lies. Even like I said, I have a friend that's going through that. You know, the man is lying and I gotta go here on this day. I gotta go here on this day. His date's coming up all of a sudden, you know, when he knows that she gotta go to work or she's got prior engagements on the same day, instead of just letting go, you know what I'm saying, and being honest. And that's all it comes down to. Be honest and let go. And there's nothing wrong.
Don't know how to be honest. Everybody don't know how to be honest. Everybody don't know how to be honest. Everybody don't know how to be in a relationship. You got to show people how to treat you. You know what I mean? And people think just because you grown or you older, that you're at a certain age, that you know certain things. If you never seen it, how do you know it? If you never practice it, how do you live it? You know what I mean? So it is, and then every relationship is different. You know what I mean? What a person might accept in one relationship, they might not accept in another relationship.
Yeah.
You know, so it's different degrees of people. You know what I mean? Like you got people that can be in what is it called? When they got more than one female or whatever, they coexist like that. You know what I mean? Some people can't handle that. Some people jealousy ain't gonna allow them to handle that. No, I need to be the one and only woman, one and only. You know what I mean? So, but it's people that live like that. So it always comes down to the dynamics of the people that's in relationship, and don't let nobody outside your relationship dictate what's going on in your. The best thing I learned to do was keep watch your relationship. Because if I'm in a relationship, it's enough. If you're in a relationship, it's enough.
Yeah.
And Spark, I gotta get this with you before we get off. Let go of hurt that's not serving you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not serving you. It's just like holding on to a hot knife. It ain't gonna stop burning till you let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like because I hear you say like I've been hurt. All right, so when you gonna stop talking about the hurt and start talking about the healing?
Mm.
You understand? Listen, because as long as I hold it on, see a lot of people don't even know how to get over hurt. How I get over hurt, I forgive the person that hurt me. Because the forgiveness is not for them, it's for me to free myself from the hurt.
Mm.
I free myself from the hurt from all the stuff that people done to me. That's how I'm the better person that I am today. Because I've been hurt a lot of times along the way. But the thing is something about forgiveness. The forgiveness is not for the other person. The forgiveness is allowing me to be emotionally and spiritually free from the hurt.
Mm.
I gotta forgive them. And you ain't gotta go to them and let them know you forgive them. You know what I mean? And then when they come to you, because I done had people say, yo, I'm sorry. Listen, bro, I've been forgave you for that. Don't even worry about it. And they look at you like fucked up, like, yeah, you forgave me for that? Yeah, I forgave you. Now, I ain't forgive you for you. I forgave you for me.
You're right, people. Callie said polygamy.
Oh, yeah, that's it, Kylie. That's it. Polygamy. People live with that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's some people that can polygyny. My coworker corrected me. Polygyny, right? But people live with that. I don't think I can live with no other woman. But I'm a little biased. I mean, no other man with one woman. But I'm a little biased. I can live with 2 women with 1 man, with just me. I'm just being honest about who I am. That's
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest about who I am, who I am. Now, it's 2 men, me, and another dude and a woman. I ain't going for that because I don't want to hear him smashing her. But if it's me and 2 women, if you can stand that, yeah, I can take that. This is being biased, but yeah, man, let the hurt go, man. The healing process is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely.
beautiful thing.
Thank you so much, Pee Wee, for pulling up. I have some words of encouragement for my BBWs. Thank you so much, Pee Wee. I hope you pull up for more segments of the BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream too. To Miss Diva Flow, we're gonna do a challenge together. We're in this together. Whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? When you feel like it's hard to lose weight, I will look up any and everything to give to you, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Not just for you, but for us, because I'm in this with you guys together as men and women, as we fight hard to struggle with losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I say again, our insecurities, our doubts, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Loving ourselves first. That's what it's going to be. And remember, an idiot can drive a straight line, but it takes an expert to handle curves. And when life gives you curves, flaunt them. I love my curves, my tattoos, my imperfections, and I love my jiggling thighs. No one said you had to. And to all the women that think you're fat because you're not a size 0, you're the beautiful one. It's society who's ugly. So with that, I'm going to end the show. I love everybody. Tell your loved ones that you love them. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Miss America, I see you coming through. I didn't know what I said, Miss America. What did I say? Kelly said, but see, I like girls and men. I'm not the jealous type and understand teamwork. That's just me, though. Absolutely, Kelly. That's definitely you. Sweet Babe, thank you for coming through. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Letitia, for coming through. That's my baby sister. Thank you. Nina, thank you. And all my moderators, they held me down. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all go and have a blessed night. And everybody have a blessed weekend. Don't forget, Fantasies and Lingerie coming up in April. So it means everybody has time to go get their sexy lingerie, get you a nice bottle of wine, and come and kick it on me and come and kick it with me in Miss Callie's kitchen. And we have BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream episode 2. And we're gonna have great music and hopefully a fun game. And then a great conversation after. I want my men to come along too. Get y'all some nice pajamas. Come kick it with us, ladies, and let's have great conversation, great times, great drinks, and just turn up and have a good time. Latricia says everyone feels different about their relationship. Absolutely. Donna said, no, there is something wrong with the one doing it and the one putting up with it. Just being honest, when you first say, when you say first time you cheat, you're gone. Stick to it. Period. I'm behind in the comments, y'all. I'm very behind. Salute Chopping It Up TV. Chopping It Up TV has a channel. For those who are new to this channel and don't know about this sector, this is the multi-sector that I'm in. We have some great content creators over here. Everybody's not for everybody, but there's nothing wrong with going subscribe to these channels, hitting that like button for these content creators and showing some love. You don't have to drop in the chat. Just stay in the clouds and kind of listen to the content and see if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, but everybody go have a great night. Get your weekend started, and let's get this road to the BBWs Love Cake and Ice Cream too. Let's take this show on the road and bring great topics. Everybody can fill me in with whatever topic you would like to talk about. If it's diabetes, if it's high blood, if it's organic diet, you know, about that you would like to bring to this platform, that's fine. And I don't mind bringing it to other people's platforms so our channels can grow and network with other people. That's what I'm here to do. That's why I wanted to start this. You know, we have so much body shaming in today's world. Is you know, the plus size women are left out. We're not looked at as models, you know, and things like that. We're not we don't get the advantages and chances that a slimmer person can get and things like that. And a lot of us are struggling with weight and insecurities and things like that, and have a whole lot of health issues that we're trying to overcome and do it in a healthy way. And salute to all my family back in Kentucky. Miss Donna, sis, thank you for pulling up. My little sis Tish, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for the donations. It's such a blessing to get a donation. I don't care if it's $1. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody that pulled up. Everybody go have a good night. And thank you. Hey, Tina Boo, look, I still ain't ended my broadcast, y'all. Thank you for pulling up, Tina. Always internet. Thank you. Look, y'all, I didn't know how to bring the screen back up. I just literally figured it out. This is crazy how StreamYard works, and you can't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have heard any and everything. Thank you, sis. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for holding me down. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Callie. Thank you to all my mods. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. Hey, Duce. Y'all go have a great weekend. Turn up. Tina, get with me. 85 South Show is gonna be here. Hey, Low Keys Love. Hey, thank you for pulling up. It's okay. It's okay. The 85 South Show is gonna be July the 16th live here in Charlotte. And I'm so interested in going. I want to go. Callie's supposed to come. And I reached out to my all my homegirls and family in Kentucky. They're supposed to pull up too. So I would love to pull up. Love you, Donna. Thank you for coming through. Love you, sis. Love you. Love my Kentucky family. But yeah, y'all get with me on that if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? I would love to meet people out here to live here that's just genuinely trying to go and do things and have a good time, get outside and, have a ladies' night. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for whatever, but have a great weekend. Thank you.